Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I loved it.
My name's Jay Milne. #Blue.
Our sports update deliverer, the Coon.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today.
You know what, Reid?
You might be on this.
All right, here's what's going on in the nest.
Oh, we're going. Yeah, we're ready. Don't worry, everybody. We're good to go. Hope you're having a great Friday. He's Jason Milne. I'm Reid Wilkins. Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Rolling into the weekend. Ovechkin and the Capitals at Rogers Place tomorrow night. Can it go any worse than it did last night? That'll be one topic for discussion between now and 6 o'clock. NFL Conference Championship games on Sunday. What are they, 1 and 4:30 Mountain Time? That's our time zone.
That is.
You ever heard the theory, did we ever talk about this, that there would just be one clock? So if it's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock everywhere around the world.
That wouldn't be fair.
And you just get used to the fact that, okay, and 3 o'clock here might be 3 o'clock, might be nighttime somewhere else.
So what is the center of the world? Like,
well, I guess you'd say Greenwich has the prime meridian.
Sure.
If you were to go by that.
so what time is it in Greenwich right now?
I think probably, I'm going to guess it's 9 p.m.
No, that's too far, isn't it? 10. Yeah, 10:02 p.m.
10:02 p.m. Yeah,
I guess 7 hours
Europe
ahead.
is what, 6
7,
to 9 hours ahead, depending on
England,
where it is.
Ireland, 7 hours ahead.
Right. So, but it wouldn't be 10 o'clock there. It would be 3 o'clock. But as this
No.
be,
You can't take the prime time.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying the place that determines the start of time probably would get the precedent. So it would be 10 o'clock here.
So it would be 10 o'clock here. Sorry. Right.
That's what I
So
think
we
would
would
be
just
fair.
come to know that 10 here is the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, but 10 here, see, that's unfair to them.
It's unfair. Well, that would take some getting used to. Like, I think we should go to a perpetual calendar where the days of the week are always the same.
Well, they are.
Sorry, like April 17th, for example, would always be a Wednesday, depending on how it got numbered.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
That's
the
too much
months
math.
would be, you'd either add a 13th month or you'd add like a week at the end of the year that's like
Bonus week?
bonus week or Festivus week or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that is a theory that we would just have a clock. But that would still be weird because at least if you say 3 p.m., the way if you changed it and we reached out to somebody in England and said, can you come on our show at 10 p.m.? We wouldn't have to adjust for time zone or check, or wait a minute, are they 5 or 6 hours ahead?
True.
Is it daylight savings time or not? But it would be counterintuitive because we've used to be growing up that midnight is dark, you know.
So we realistically would not go to bed until midnight. Like, sorry.
So we'd be going to bed so let's say we went to bed in
go to
8 hours
5
from now,
a.m.
so that'd be 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, or whatever.
So we'd live most of our existence in the dark. Actually, a great deal of it.
We'd still operate in this. We'd still be doing our show now.
No, but it would be 10 o'clock.
But it wouldn't. But it wouldn't be the 10 o'clock we experience now. It'd be the same time of day, right?
But you can't have both.
Yes, you. No, you can't have both. That's what I'm saying. If it changed, okay. If it changed to because right now in the prime meridian, it's 10:05 p.m.
Correct.
So if we changed, everywhere in the world would be currently 10:05 p.m.
So right now it would be 10:05 here.
Yes, but we'd still be doing this show. So we would advertise our show
Right.
as being 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then everybody in the world would know that's the times it's
So
on.
we would just have to get through the changes.
Yes, you'd have to adjust.
Morning wouldn't be the morning.
That'd be a big morning would still be the morning.
Right, but it would be at
we'd be
2 in the afternoon.
referring to it at different times. There you go.
Yeah. But
that's what I'm getting at.
But that would take a long time to not be able to describe it as morning.
That'd be weird.
In the morning time.
Right. The standardized or whatever they call it calendar, I don't think would take a lot of getting used to. International fixed calendar. This is one of the ideas. Divides the year into 13 months of 28 days each. Every date is fixed to the same weekday every year. And there are other ideas for this as well. So you'd only have 28 days in each month, but you'd add a 13th month.
What would the 13th month be called?
I think it would just be a sound.
It's the fourth.
But there was another one that was interesting. Oh, I don't know where it is now. So I honestly didn't know we were going to talk about this. I just sort of dove into it.
Me neither.
The perennial calendar, that's an idea. But there was one where, I think there'd be a leap week every once in a while.
So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. What works?
I don't know what they'd call it, or if they would name it Luna or something like that after the moon. I don't mind that idea. I don't mind that idea.
There's no month that starts with the letter B.
No, why did that come to your mind?
But it should end with a burr or Most do. Or no, I guess not.
No, a few. It's more near the end of the year. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining us this afternoon. You can text in your ideas for calendar reform to the afternoon inbox, 780-218-9999. That's presented by River Cree Resort and Casino. They're hosting a watch party for the Super Bowl on February 8th. See, the Super Bowl would always then be the same day. Doors at 3:30, kickoff at 4:30. Tickets start at $35. That includes an all-you-can-eat buffet. We will learn the Super Bowl teams on Sunday. Jay and I are going to make our guaranteed to be correct predictions later on in the show. So far through the playoffs, we are both 6-4. Jay had the lead on me by 2 games going into last weekend. I went 3-1. He went 1-3. So we're even going into the AFC and NFC championship games. If you are listening to us on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, we appreciate that you are doing so. Make sure you spread the word about how people can find Edmonton Sports Talk on those audio streaming apps. Make sure you tell people we are live, as well as the fact that they can find us via podcast wherever they get their podcasts. You can email Reid at edmontonsportstalk.com, Jay at edmontonsportstalk.com, and you can also take us in on YouTube. The channel is indeed Edmonton Sports Talk. Please subscribe to it if you haven't already. And every time a new show starts on EST, the thumbs up count resets on YouTube. So we try to get to 100 thumbs every show. I believe, Jay, I think we eclipsed 150 yesterday.
Wow. How'd you do that?
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
That's how we did it. People got out there and clicked, got in there and clicked. Really appreciate it.
Well, if everybody clicked right now, we'd eclipse that right now.
Right.
Can you imagine just an immediate poof?
That'd be amazing.
Like, why don't we just go for the immediate bang?
Yeah. No, I think you have to be a subscriber to click the thumb. I think you might. I think so. I think you do.
I think you do.
You can chat in the nasty chat as well. You have to be a subscriber for like 5 minutes.
Yes.
To talk as well. And here's the thing. Don't be intimidated about jumping into the nasty chat. If you've never done it before, feel free. Ask us a question. Say something funny. Say hello. Give yourself a silly handle. Because the nasties that are in there are very welcoming and want to hear from voices they haven't heard from before. So don't be afraid to get in there. All right?
All right.
It's kind of like cooking. Don't be afraid to get in there. You might, if it turns out poorly, you'll learn something for the next time you cook. All great stuff. All right. Yeah, we're going to go over some Oilers. With the Oilers, we've talked about the game a lot. We're going to dive into some things that were said after the game. I'm there after the home games. I usually ask a question or two. Jay watches the games, usually then listens to the comment. Like, you'll tune into the GCL
I watch the
post-game
GCL
show.
post-game,
Hear what Tom has to say. Cass, come on. Benny. And you usually have, because of your sports background and your intelligence, usually have a very strong opinion, A, to the game, and then B, to what the athletes and coaches are saying about the game. Because sometimes you think, or you'll even text me like, we're running that clip tomorrow. He goes, I like what that player said.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it. We need to dive into that. Where sometimes you'll say to me, that is idiotic. That guy is hiding something, or he's trying to deflect, or he doesn't really want to answer the question. I want to talk about that and say what I think is really happening. Guess we get a little bit of, and I want to say about something, because one of my pet peeves from years of covering sports, and I know sometimes I do it myself. I try not to, but I admit that I do. But I hate overused phrases that get overused to the point that they become meaningless. Right? So we're going to have something along those lines today. So that's several. Oh, but Farhan Lalji.
How can we forget?
Jay asked him to come on the show. He's coming on the show.
Yes.
About 3:40 to talk some NFL. So that'll be a lot of fun. But right now, we have to do the afternoon headlines for 100.3 The Bear, Edmonton's best rock. Stream them on iHeart today. This is Chet Palmer with your sports report. The Locals played the Pens last night and take on the Caps tomorrow. Pens, Caps, when does the ink come to town? It was a 6-2 stinkeroonie at Rogers Place. If that were an episode of Survivor, the Oilers would have been voted out after 3 minutes. Hey, Jason Milne, is that Jeff Probst in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Pigskin playoffs on Sunday. I'll be spending more time on the couch than my brother-in-law does at the blackjack table. When I say hit me, it'll be time for another brewski. I'm Chet Palmer.
Jeff Probst in your pocket.
Interesting reference.
He is.
For Chet, I mean, he knows modern stuff. He knows old-timey stuff.
Now, is he trying to have wordplay off of Probst?
You never know.
Is he because he knows Jeff Probst is a little man?
I think it could
in
be
my
all of the above with Chet. You never know. I don't know how his writing works.
I didn't picture as Chet to be a guy that would just take in the game and have a brewski. That made my heart full.
Well, he takes Sunday off.
Yeah.
You got to take Sunday off.
Day of rest.
He delivered. He mentioned you yesterday. You weren't even here. It was curling. I think you heard it secondhand.
Heard something about a corn broom.
I think he said because he mentioned the Scotties. He said, "Is that a corn broom in your pocket, or are you just trying to draw to my button?" He went a little different with that one.
I think this is taking an official turn, and of all days, to take the most aggressive turn when I'm not here to respond.
Well, I don't think he was being aggressive towards you.
To draw to his button.
Yeah, just trying to draw. Well,
I
guess it's could insinuate some things depending on how you approach life.
Oh, good, absolutely. I'll keep an eye on this Chet Palmer character.
Good guy.
Great broadcaster.
Great broadcaster.
And thanks for delivering the Bears headlines, Chet. They love you.
By the way, where were you yesterday?
Yes, so we were at a sponsorship social put on by a group, Westlink here out of Edmonton, that just brings, it's kind of like a Chamber of Commerce event, Reid, where you get together in like-minded room with like-minded people, like-minded people in the same room, all there, whether it's you're looking to, be partners with others or they're looking for partners. It's kind of just a great place where you can go and meet other people, new people, reacquaint. And we got to listen to some really good thoughts from some people from some, one of the person that handles partnerships and sponsorships for PCL spoke.
Oh, nice.
Right? So you get an idea as to what they want, what they're looking for. Dusty was there. We had a great time. It was at the Shamrock, which we'll all be at next Saturday. Fantastic chicken nuggets.
Nice.
The chicken tendies there were world class. They were fantastic. So yeah, you never know what's going to come out of these things, but it was great to be at. Now, you know what, Reid? I did work from home prior to the meeting, okay. But I really did. I felt a void in my heart yesterday of not being here.
You felt a void in your heart.
I did. And
that's pretty serious.
Thank goodness I could listen to the show.
You shouldn't miss any time ever again.
Thank goodness I could. What do you mean? This is a fun time. We have fun.
No, we do have fun, but I'm like, man, oh man, like that's sad.
But I was sad not to be here. I wanted to be here.
But I thought you were focused on what you were doing.
Well, I focused when the time came.
Okay.
But, I like to be here to contribute.
Well, but you were contributing to the Edmonton Sports Talk as a whole.
We were doing,
I think you
as
should-
Dusty says, we were doing the Lord's work at Shamrock.
You and Curtis Lazar on the fourth line.
He does liken me to Curtis Lazar,
Yeah.
kind of a fourth line gritty guy.
Well, that's cool. You went did that exciting stuff. Great place to work here at Edmonton Sports Talk. The guy who hired me into this business was here this afternoon.
Yes.
Greg Buchanan stopped by with some of his colleagues from the Onion Lake radio station.
Yeah.
They're in town. They took a quick look around. So that was cool to see Buck,
Great group.
as we call him. We've had Bucky on the show a couple times. Can't remember the last time I saw him in person. So that was pretty awesome too. All right. So Farhan Lalji coming up at about 3:40. Benny's blind rankings. He's going to probably embarrass us today with some other tomfoolery. Name the animal words of the day. So on top of the orders and NFL stuff, we have all our regular fun segments that hopefully put a smile on your face or make you want to play along at home or make you want to go home and play animal noises for your family tonight and do a homemade name the animal. But we also are going to do our off-topic topic for William Huff. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best can be is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout at 780-454-4536. So if you're on YouTube, Koob will throw up a photo. If you're not, maybe you've seen this already looking at websites and stuff today, or we'll describe it to you. It's the coach of the Leafs, Craig Berube, from his news conference this morning, from his availability this morning. I shouldn't giggle. He looks terrible. He has a kind of a blackened left eye, like a black mark under the eye. Not too bad. His top of his head is sort of this crescent-shaped scar that if you go up from his right eye, it sort of starts in the middle and goes up to the middle of his head and then curves over down to his left temple.
Looks like a horse stepped on it.
Yeah, it looks bad. I thought I saw somewhere he said 75 stitches, but now I don't see that in the story that I'm looking at. But that would be dozens of stitches.
And what was this? What was this?
Apparently,
in regards to?
apparently he. Again, I should. He says that it was. Here's what he said: an accident at the gym yesterday. He offered few details. He joked, the other guy looks way worse. There were 3 of them. And then he clarified that, saying it was stupid. It was a bad accident. It's on me. My fault. I'm fine. So I guess some sort of a mishap with equipment, or maybe he slipped or fell or something like that. By the way, Leafs Golden Knights tonight.
Oh, I didn't know. That's all you hear about.
Mitch Marner, isn't this his triumphant return?
Rasmussen's first game in Vegas.
Anthony Stolars might return.
Oh my God! It's just so much.
What a day.
I've heard about it. So that's the off-topic topic today is what actually happened to Craig Berube's head. That's not it.
Well, that should have been it, actually.
That's not it. But like that
Might be better. That might be better than what we had.
What kind of gym does he work out at? Is there livestock there? I mean, what the hell actually happened here? I don't know. And Reid, I go
Should
to
we
the
make
gym.
that? I think that might be better. Wrong answers only.
Sure.
What actually happened to Craig Berube?
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Because we were going to say, okay, we'll have both. We'll do both.
Both.
Heck, we're doing it both live. Why not? Because this is not, because sometimes we have an off-topic topic and we'll think, you know what, let's save it to a different day or where we think it'll, but I think, because this is a once in a lifetime. So 2 off-topic topics. What's the worst you've ever hurt yourself working out? Okay? So you're at a gym like him, you're exercising, running, I don't know, doing chin-ups. What's the worst you've ever hurt yourself working out? And then B is going to be, how did Craig Berube hurt his head? Wrong answers only. Doesn't have to be related to working out. You can make fiction about it.
I think he got stepped on by a horse. I mean, the evidence is there. I do have a funny gym story. I didn't thankfully get hurt.
Yeah.
But this is when I played football, I really didn't work out. Probably maybe I could have been better. I don't know. But at that time, there wasn't as much emphasis on it either. Like in high school and junior, it wasn't like you were expected to work out in the off season. You just played football. But when you got to U of A, you were supposed to work out. I wasn't a gym guy. Okay. And I was dating April, who's now my wife. And we were working out at the gym at U of A.
Because you should tell everybody what she was doing in case they don't know.
Yeah, she went to U of A, but she played Pandas basketball. So we're both athletes.
So who's the better athlete? Pure athlete.
Who's the better pure athlete? Me.
Okay.
She wouldn't deny it, I don't think. She can text me in. 7805. No, just kidding. So we're both working out at the athletics gymnasium at U of A. She was up on the mezzanine on the treadmill. I was down below on the bench. And I mean, for me at that point in my life, benching one plate aside, that was a bit of weight.
Okay.
Which is, it's 135 pounds. It's nothing. You would warm up with that now, at least for me.
Okay.
Because I have found working out and I do enjoy it now.
Right.
Back then, not so much. So I'm warming up at the bar. Okay. No weights on it. And then and keep in mind, the girl I'm like courting is up there. She's watching.
So this is still a relatively new relationship?
Yeah, I want to show off.
Like you weren't, there was no ring on a finger here.
Oh gosh, no. No. I need to show off.
Okay.
Right? Like any normal man would. So I'm done warming up. I put on 45s, which I'd never done. Never. I'm like, I got this. Can't be that heavy.
She wouldn't have even noticed from where she was.
She was up top and it was a half.
That you were putting on more weight than usual?
She would have known that.
Okay.
All right. She would have known that I might be taking my life into my own hands.
I'm just checking.
And she's up there looking and I'm on a bench that is clearly in view. And I go to take it off the rack and it comes down. I'm pinned. I'm pinned
geez.
against, I'm like, oh God, what do I do? And I couldn't see her looking, but she was like, what do I do? Do I run down there? And there's enough people in the gym. One of my profs, like an old gray-haired man, came over and literally with the ease of Samson himself, just lifted it off my chest and helped me put it back on the bar on the rack. That was embarrassing. Yeah, I got pinned by 135 pounds at one time in my life. That's my gym
your
story.
60-year-old prof saved your life.
Oh, Reid, 60 would be a compliment.
He was an emeritus, a professor emeritus. Yes.
Reid, let's put it this way: he had tenure.
You're right.
Yeah, it was bad.
By the way, I used to think that word, because you never say that word out loud. I used to think it was emeritus.
Right.
And
Emirates.
I said it on air a few years ago with John Shannon. He used to be on sometimes with me. And he kind of laughed. He was like, "Do you mean emeritus?" And I was like, "Yes." I didn't know it was said that. I was like, "Oh."
Well, because then there's Emirates Airlines.
That's Emirates, yes.
But they
spelled
look
differently. Yeah.
They look similar.
Right.
I've heard that one called.
But I guess merit is the core of the word.
Merit.
So emeritus, not emeritus or whatever I thought it was. Yeah, whatever. You knew what I was saying.
Yeah.
He had full tenure. Is that like the be all and end all if you're a prof? Like you get tenure?
Yeah. It's like a status.
Right.
It's like nobody can touch you. You've made boss level. I believe.
Right.
You can do whatever you want.
You still have to teach?
I don't even know if you do.
Low level preparation.
Yeah.
Welcome to Philosophy 440. There is no book. There shall be no lesson plan.
Uh-oh.
Talk amongst yourselves.
My wife has texted in.
Yes.
And like the true competitor and athlete that she is, she says, I'm the better athlete.
Well, because she's referring to her. She strikes me as someone who would be quite athletic.
She is.
Like would have good, and when I say athletic, I don't just mean like strength or power, though that's part of it, but just like balance, mobility.
Yeah, she's a complete package.
Yeah, and you can kind of, okay, you've never done this sport before, but you can kind of quickly pick it up and sort of be decent at it.
Well, and
I'm not saying that you couldn't do that. I just wondered who was better.
It depends what you determine as an athlete. She could, I can get on a horse and walk around, maybe lope, but she can do amazing things with her horse.
Right.
And control where a cow's going, for instance. and make, so it's different levels
No,
of it.
do equestrian skills count as a form of athleticism?
Well, absolutely.
The horse is the athlete.
Yeah, but you need a lot of strength to do that.
True. Well, or so I'm told. Spency 5 Centsy, I ate some questionably old leftover chicken salad, then went for a bike ride in the river valley. After an hour ride and trying to ride up and out of the valley, I had to pull over and puke in a bush.
Oh.
You know what? It's funny, actually. He also sent in audio of that incident. You see Coob's face? Coob is like, this is why I went to Nate? This is... They told me I should be excited about being on the Reid Wilkins show, and he plays the turtle noise every day. All right, this is going to be a fun Friday, I think. We're off and grunting.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the show. Max Bezzosu says, I don't know if you'd consider this exercise, but I broke my arm while practicing my Street Fighter Shuriken. I tripped on my shoelaces. Is that when
we could count that one.
Yeah,
That's
I
a way you hurt
think
yourself.
so.
Yeah, or doing something physical. It doesn't have to be exercising. Jay and I and the Coob are in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Join the Super Bowl watch party Sunday, February 8th at the Canadian Brewhouse. Enter to win a Lombardi trophy and enjoy $1 Bud tankards and $9.99 two-topping 8-inch pizzas. The Canadian Brewhouse, our house, is your house. Rams guy Rob, who probably is cheering for a different team than I am on Sunday afternoon, says, the turtle noise has become one of my favorite bits as of late. Well, Rams guy Rob, that makes one of you. I think it's me and you.
Oh, no, I like it. I love it. Terry the Turtle is become a major contributor to this show.
Yeah.
He always checks in every day.
Yeah. That's another name we could have called the St. Vincent's School for Poorly Coordinated Boys.
Turtles?
The Turtles, but they're the Pigeons, I believe.
Well, and especially now with the turtle, Terry.
Yeah, a little
Be a tough
controversial. Okay, here's what I want to ask everybody to do. We love when you participate in the show. We're getting like H.E. Pennypacker. I tore my ankle running down the hallway in the basement of the education building at the U of A. That's a tough one.
That's
like
tough.
You show up to a family function or the next day at class on crutches. Oh, hey, man. Like, what happened? Like, and your buddies are expecting, like, playing basketball, saving somebody from a mugging. Yeah, what happened? The hallway of the ed building? Yeah, I tripped. Sorry, you mean like on the stairs? No, just in the hallway. Just in the hallway.
Nobody there.
Thanks for sharing that. Some of these might be embarrassing. So participate in the show. Email us. Text the River Crib Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. Post in the Nasty Chat. And again on YouTube, don't delay. Give us the thumbs up if you haven't already. Let's get to 100 really quickly. We're at 46. The show's half an hour old. So get in there and click the thumb. Have us soaring into the weekend, pouring gravy all over ourselves. It's going to be incredible. Farhan Lalji in about 10 to 15 minutes here at the technical. Henceforth to the technical desk, Zachary Kubish.
Francis Bemi is returning to the Elks for next season. He played 15 games for the Green and Gold last year, and the Elks signed 7 others, including American running back Ontario Brown, who comes off a 4-year career with the NIU Huskies. And the CFL salary cap will increase for the second straight season, rising to nearly $6.3 million in 2026. That's an increase of over $200,000 from the previous year. Across the border, ESPN's Adam Schefter reported that the Bills are interviewing Phillip Rivers for their vacant head coaching position. To ice level, Mitch Marner and the Golden Knights visit Toronto. Rasmus Anderson projected to make his Knights debut. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, a game-time decision for the Leafs, with Anthony Stolarz also expected to make a return for the Blue and White, coming back from a 2-month absence. Baseball news Sir Anthony Dominguez is reported to have signed a 2-year deal in Chicago with the White Sox, according to ESPN's Jeff Passan. And in the NBA, Toronto in Portland throwing down out west. Tip-off goes at 8 o'clock with 7 other games around the association. This sports update is brought to you by Advantage Sports Medicine and Physiotherapy. Connor McDavid's got a team of specialists, and you've got a bag of frozen peas. Get the same locker room approach that's trusted by the best in the game. Call them at 780-460-9977 or visit their website at advantagesportmed.ca to book an appointment today. More with Reid and Jay after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Two guys and a goalie.
The Colorado Avalanche are the only team in the West that Oilers fans should really be afraid of. Hired or fired?
Fire it.
Who else would
Vegas
fans
Golden
legitimately be afraid of, though?
You don't want to look at the Vegas Golden Knights right now and still...
I'll look at them, but I wouldn't be afraid of them if I was an Oilers fan.
It's not Vegas. For me, it's Dallas.
Two guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call, visit us in-store, or check out the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian-owned and operated. We have what you are looking for. GD Liquidators.
UFC 324 is live Saturday, January 24th at the Canadian Brewhouse. With TVs at every turn, ice-cold drinks, and non-stop action, you won't miss a second of the fight. UFC 324, live at the Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada Ice Dancers, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier on Support from Home.
We're celebrating all the people at home, the people that have supported us. We know our community is going to be cheering for us, and we know the country is going to be cheering for us.
Thank you, Canada. Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Team Canada.
All right, good to have you tuning in this afternoon. Hope you're having as much fun on a Friday afternoon as we are. It's truly spectacular. Poor Craig Berube. I mean, we shouldn't really make light of that injury. Then again, he's okay.
I'm sorry. Where did that happen in the gym? I need more context for this one because that is like, unless
what could have he actually done?
Okay. What he could have done is if he was doing like plate presses above his head, which you do, like 45s, and you're working on your shoulders, and maybe Reid. Okay, now this is coming. Maybe the back slipped, and it went like this and hit him, dunk, and then slid down his face.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
That's why the semicircle.
Could have there been one of those things where he's like pulling and he lost it and the handle hit him or something like that?
But usually the handle goes back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
if you're pulling
trying
down.
to imagine, yeah.
Maybe he was pulling up and he lost the handle and it hit him on the way down.
Maybe.
Yeah, like above head shoulder press or something.
You know
like
it.
you got a barbell. Oh,
I think that happened from presses with the weight, with the 45.
Maybe not a medicine ball, but a kettlebell swing as well.
Koob, that's a good one.
Because that's a full body workout. Like a lot of guys who are pretty busy, you know,
That's a good
you get
one.
in the gym, but that's egregious. Like that is really bad. Like when he told me to nab this for the show, Reid, I didn't realize how bad the image it was,
Sorry,
and I was genuinely shocked. Like it's,
Should have come with a Koob warning.
No,
Rated
yeah,
K.
yeah. Get a little parental warning on
Rated
that one,
MUK for might upset Koob. By the way, portions of this hour presented by the great people at Little Buckaroo Design. Since 2015, Little Buckaroo Design in New Sarepta has been saying, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
We can do that. From heat press and embroidery to rhinestones, sublimation, DTF, signs, and custom decals.
Decals.
Michelle and her team can make it happen. Stop by the showroom at 5063 Center Ave in New Sarepta. Call 780-984-2872 or check out their website, lilbuckaroodesign.ca, littlebuckaroodesign.ca.
Heck yeah.
Great people, great supporters of our program. They've made us some cool shirts. I guess we're not wearing one today. I got my Play Alberta hoodie on. It was like grossly cold overnight. My God.
Oh, boy. Was it
What is
ever?
it now? My phone says it's, I think it got down to minus 28.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, minus 29. There was alerts sent out that school buses might get canceled if it reaches a threshold.
Did they?
Which means, no, they didn't. Not in our area anyways. But that anytime you're getting that email, it's cold.
What's the limit for recess? Because I know like minus 30 was the one.
22, I think, or 20.
Really?
20.
Oh, it's that mild?
They're soft
It's that
now,
mild
too.
now?
They've changed.
Yeah, I would go out with just a hoodie on.
Things have
Shorts.
changed. I used to go barefoot at minus 20.
Wow.
I'm not saying kids are getting soft, but I saw some kittens taking math 20.
I took math 20.
No, I know. I'm saying that the kittens are in school.
I know, and they're a little soft.
You know how the kittens sound when they ask a question of the teacher?
Meow, 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 meow.
Just watch out if Mr. Wilkins comes into class with a potato sack.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Who wants to go on a field trip to the pond, kittens? First 5 to meow.
We're going down to the Pembina.
Oh, great. We're going to the Pembina. Yeah. Oh, and then the kids that aren't going are all upset. It's like,
well,
by the way, 2 spots open on the volleyball team, judging by who's in the sack here. God, we're awful.
Terrible.
We're awful. I mean, that's farm life, though. I mean, we didn't have like a farm or rural life, right? I mean, you can't have kittens everywhere.
No, you can't. Problematic.
So
they eat your belts. Like your car belt.
Yes. It took me a second. I was like, what? Then I was like, oh, like when they crawl up under the vehicle.
Yeah, poor things. They're just looking for warmth.
Yeah, they really are. And then sometimes they lose their tails when we had a cat.
Yeah, it's happened.
And then there was like a big frozen bloody stump for the rest of the winter.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
The cats, they're exploring. You know, they like to explore.
Yeah. Should we get a cat here? An office cat?
I would love that.
Off topic number 3. If EST got an office cat, what would it be named?
Ooh.
So it would be here all the time. It would stay at night by itself. We'd leave food and water out for it.
Oh yeah, but it would be the mouser.
Yeah.
There would be no mice in here.
Yeah.
Ooh. The immediate comes to me is Crystal. Because we're a crystal clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Oh, there you go. What quickly give me 2 sentences on the Oilers game last night, then we'll dive more into it later on your thoughts.
Sloppy, slow start, game was over. 3 minutes in.
That's the depressing part.
Yeah.
It's not like they got the 3-0 lead 3 minutes into the third and you're like, it's not their night. He was like, 57 minutes left. They're going to lose.
No, and at one point, Wallman scores the shorthanded goal.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But then they answered right away. I mean, Pittsburgh wanted it more.
Once it was 3-0, the Penguins kept getting chances.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, Reid, I'm not going to sit here and freak out about it and say, yes, okay, they're going to have a couple bad games. They are. But this team has shown in the past that they're capable of bouncing back. I will say I was surprised to see that Jarry got the call.
Yes, as was I.
Right?
I didn't like that.
Not saying if Ingram was in, it would have been a totally different outcome. But, I mean, you saw what happened when the Oilers played in Pittsburgh. Connor McDavid splits a defenseman, and he knows exactly what to do right in front of Stuart Skinner.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of a sense of that from Pittsburgh's play last night.
Yeah.
They knew what to do when facing Jarry. And they were rolling. They were getting chances. They were putting them away.
Okay. More on the Oilers a little bit later on. Benny's going to befuddle us with his blind rankings. TSN's Farhan Lalji when we get back.
Snooze Francis Bemi has been locked up for next season, suiting up in 15 games for the Double E last year. Edmonton also signing 7 other players, including 2 American receivers a year, Ashante and Katron Jackson Jr. Meanwhile, the CFL has announced a salary cap increase of over $200,000 for next season. The cap now set at nearly $6.3 million. From Buffalo, ESPN's Adam Schefter has reported that Philip Rivers has been interviewed for the Bills' opened head coaching position. To the NHL, Mitch Marner makes his return to Toronto. The Golden Knights facing off against the Leafs. Rasmus Anderson expected to make his debut. Anthony Stolarz projected to return for Toronto from a 2-month absence. MLB News, ESPN's Jeff Passan reporting that former Jays Sir Anthony Dominguez has agreed to a 2-year, $20 million contract with the White Sox. And there's 7 games in the NBA tonight. It's the Raptors facing the Blazers at 8 o'clock. Farhan Lalji from TSN checks in next. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Oil Stream.
This goal specifically pissed me off because I'm watching him and I'm like, this is why Evan Bouchard's on Team Canada.
And you're right.
This is it. Like he can do all these brilliant things offensively and be half-assed okay defensively, but then somebody who's putting that team together watches this goal and goes, what purpose is he serving here at all?
He tucks in behind.
His stick is almost touching Ekholm's
The
stick.
Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
All right, good to have you tuning in this afternoon along with Jason Milne. I'm Reid Wilkins. Oh, my goodness. People don't like the Leafs, eh? Poor Leafs.
Well,
here's the thing. Here's my question.
Let's go off on this, sure. Because apparently this is the only game in the NHL tonight. The only thing that matters in Canada tonight, according to national
Okay,
media.
but I'll play a bit of a devil's advocate here.
Sure.
I'll look at the camera with honest eyes.
Do you want sad
people
music?
on YouTube? No.
Okay.
What have the Toronto Maple Leafs ever done to you?
Nothing.
How many playoff series have the Toronto Maple Leafs defeated your favorite team in?
None that I can recall.
And I even said favorite team, that we can't assume every single person is an Oilers fan. Certainly for the Oilers, it's 0. What has Craig Berube ever done to you? Well, he coached St. Louis to the Cup.
Are you really doing this? This is a serious question? What have the Leafs done to you?
What have the Toronto Maple Leafs ever done to you? Well, okay, here's the thing. If you're an Oilers fan, what have the Toronto Maple Leafs specifically done on the ice to break your heart?
Nothing.
Florida Panthers, yes. LA Kings, yes. Dallas Stars, yes. Colorado Avalanche, yes.
Well, I know a positive thing that the Leafs have done.
What have the Toronto Maple Leafs ever done to you?
That's not the point. That's not the point. This is not mono a mono, as in Oilers v Maple Leafs. This is the media presence that they hold. I mean, everything that you see coming out of the largest broadcaster in sports in Canada is all Leafs. And it's annoying to have this handed and rammed down your throat year after year after year. And that's not even counting. Well, I shouldn't say. Anyways.
No, you should say.
I shouldn't. It's the over the top coverage, storylines. Mitch Marner's coming back to town. What's it going to be like? What are they going to say? It's the coverage aspect of it. It's that Toronto Maple Leafs are the number one team. And okay, population wise,
yeah, they are.
But that doesn't mean it can't be annoying to people from Western Canada or Eastern Canada for that matter.
Sure.
That's the point. Is that stop ramming it down. Like there should be a TSN West. Do that then. And the rest can just be called Toronto. Toronto Sports Network. Right? I think that's the gist of it.
Right.
It's nothing against.
So what I'm saying is,
but now we're not all Louise Wilkins. We don't have the personal vendettas against Austin Matthews.
Yes. But here's the thing. In terms of anything that's happened in a hockey game, just answer my question honestly. In terms of anything that has happened in a hockey game for the last 46 years, as an Oilers fan, has anything that has happened on the ice given you reason to hate the Leafs?
No.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you're right. People from Alberta despise people from Ontario.
I want to say too, I'm not fond of the Maple Leafs either.
Right? That's just the way it is. East, West. It's a cultural thing now.
It's part of our culture.
It is. It's beyond sports. Whoa. It might be more revolving around things outside of sports than it is actually to do. Nobody gives a toot about the Maple Leafs. They just don't like Toronto. And they don't like the coverage they get.
Right.
And they don't like that they're described as Canada's team. And this is, hey, we got to Leafs first.
Well, I don't think anybody's ever said the Leafs are Canada's team.
No, but who comes up first on highlights? If the Leafs, Jets, Oilers, and Canucks are playing, it's Leafs highlights first.
Usually, yes.
And on the spot coverage from the rink that they're at. The rest are highlights. That's the problem. I mean, if that's it. Nobody, the Leafs don't bother anybody. The Leafs just annoy people because they're rammed down your throats.
Well, they do have a lot of fans. I mean, you have to cover what most people want to hear about.
Yeah, and sure, but then like Sportsnet did. Sportsnet East. Sportsnet West.
Well, they used to do it even differently. They used to stagger their casts so they would lead with more regional stuff. They don't do that anymore.
But that's it. But I do want to see what they're going to do. Like they are going to boo the skates off of Mitch Marner.
Oh, Martin will get booed.
And I like that. Sure. Wait till he pots 2 on your goalie. Stolarz, right? Yeah. Wait till he breaks your heart. That'll be even better. Is there a tribute video tonight?
There was a video last night. It probably wasn't on TV, eh?
It actually was.
So did they show part of it?
Kulak and
a little bit of it. Yeah,
and Skinner standing side by side and waving.
Yeah, there was actually quite a nice video of highlights from them in game action and
that was
mingling with fans, doing stuff like that. It was good.
That was a departure that was they didn't have any control.
Well,
over.
Skinner was an Oiler for several years. I mean, he was Oilers' property for a long time, right? And Kulak was here for a little over 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think too, when you have a team that's had success, I mean, they did go to the Cup final with those players on the roster, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it was appropriate to have a little bit of a video, I think.
I think you struck the chords of many a listener, Reid.
Oh, good.
Yes, that's good. That's good. TSN is garbage. Same thing that happened. This is from Less Sweet. Same thing happened with a lot of Canadian music thanks to CRTC. Forcing Canadian content on radio made me hate some songs, bands that get rammed down your throat and overplayed.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if that's a direct comparison, but I understand that.
Well, it's just, it's simply put the underdog mentality. We, especially here in Edmonton, possibly even Alberta,
right,
feel like we're underdogs to the superpowers in sports in the East and in other avenues.
Really?
Sure. That's all that gets coverage, right? Like Toronto dictates the storyline. The Maple Leafs dictate the storyline.
Here's something else weird is happening today. So Mark Lazarus, who's a Chicago-based NHL writer, has just posted on his X account an expression of confusion.
Okay.
You can imagine what it might be, because some other site posted that he had died. And we also saw Jim Matheson posting today, hey, I'm not dead. Like, is some account posting that media people have died?
Is
that their shtick today? Like, what
there
a
is a
stupid
huge thing on Facebook now that people are creating these AI videos and these AI formulated paragraphs to post about these horrible things that have happened to athletes, specifically hockey players, and there's been some about the Oilers that are all falsified. Nothing is true. There was one the other day about Connor McDavid getting into a scuffle or something,
and now they're posting that. And now they're posting that writers of these teams are dying.
And it was already far before then, but now you're saying somebody is passing away, which is completely wrong. Just for clicks, there's this account, and people are falling for it. My mom came up to me concerned about an Oilers member and was like, "Did this actually happen to them?" I'm like, "No." And I had to look at it. I'm like, "Where'd you find this information?"
Yeah.
It's coming from Facebook.
Well, and unfortunately, it if you don't know better to just be like, this is probably fake, you're probably going to believe it.
Yeah.
That's probably out of Toronto too, Reid.
It probably is.
No, I mean, look, it's just reality. I mean, the GTA has a massive population.
It really does.
It honestly does.
Like, yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people have been there. I've been there for a few years, but for a while I was going almost every year with family and friends in that area. And when you get to Toronto, you're like, my, oh my, this is a massive place.
Yeah.
Like, and you drive out of Toronto, you're just Mississauga is one of the biggest cities in the country. It's attached to Toronto, like people don't even think of it in the West. Like, Mississauga is huge.
So the population, this is just a quick AI overview of the greater Toronto area, is over 7 million.
Right.
Now, this is as of mid-2024. The population of Alberta has recently surpassed 5 million residents, but it's 5.01.
Right. And then, if you think of the GTA and then other cities out, once you get out, Kitchener, London, even over to, although Windsor might have a lot of Red Wings fans.
Waterloo!
Yeah, Kitchener-Waterloo. My birthplace.
Your birthplace?
Yeah.
We should have a Kitchener-Waterloo celebration day for you.
Well, I think
every birthday
I think they have a pretty big Oktoberfest there.
Do they?
Yeah. Do you know what Kitchener was called before the Second World War?
Ooh, bathroomer.
Berlin.
Yeah,
they changed the name.
Oof.
Yeah.
That was a good call.
Yeah.
Don't know who decided that, but that was good on you.
Well, because there was a big
German
That's
like the name of my
population,
subdivision. The name of my subdivision historically resonates with a bad name. The originators of it.
Oh, yeah, you've told me what it was.
Yeah, so they changed it.
Okay.
Thankfully.
You don't want to say it on air?
I'd prefer not to.
Okay, that's fine. Dan says it's not about what the Leafs did to Oilers fans. It's about the attitude that they are above everyone and have zero success. And Matthews doesn't deserve the hype either. He is a ghost in the playoffs.
Are you sure that's not your mom?
I'm positive that's not my mom. No, I don't think the Leafs themselves think they're above everybody. I mean, they're a big brand. They recognize that they're a big brand. Right?
I mean, they're superstars.
I mean, are these same people irritated about the Dallas Cowboys being more or less an irrelevant franchise on the field for 30 years?
No, but I was going to reference that when I was how they're talked about as America's team. That's a shame. Like
it's just a marketing ploy.
That would tick you off if you were a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan,
right?
You know, but they're a big market. They bring in the bucks, and so does Toronto. But that's just something that's just brewed over years and years of being force-fed Toronto.
Well, I'm going to tell something that's really going to irritate people who aren't old enough to remember this.
Okay.
I don't know how we got talking about this.
It's a great topic.
So Hockey Night in Canada was not always a doubleheader on Saturday night. Okay? Coob, did you know that? Hockey Night in Canada was not always a doubleheader on Saturday night when I was a lad. I think it started going to a doubleheader when I was in high school, around 1990, just before or just after.
Okay.
There used to be one game. It was on at 6 o'clock. And sometimes you would have the Oilers playing at Northlands Coliseum. And the Hockey Night in Canada game would be Chicago at Toronto. Can you imagine that in this day and age? We're not going to show the Oilers game. It's Flames Canucks in the late window. You know what? I wouldn't mind that because then the Oilers game could start at 6.
Well, I mean, why was that game last night or on Tuesday, at 8 o'clock?
Well, that was for TNT.
TNT,
yeah.
Right? The TV stations control a lot.
Yeah, they do.
TSN pays a lot of money to the NHL to be able to cover that.
Well, Rogers does for hockey, yes. Sure. And that was TNT on Tuesday, TSN.
Yeah, but I'm just saying back to the Leafs.
Right.
Rogers pays a lot of money for that because that is where their bread is buttered. It's just annoying to others.
No, it is.
That's it.
And I should be saying this. I'm bringing this up to offer a counterpoint. I am no fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs by any means.
Well, it's your job to inspire people to suggest their own views and put forth.
Well, I've done that, so I've been somewhat successful.
I think you've been very successful.
For once in my life. Oh, let's do this now. We got because Benny's coming up, right?
Yes.
It's Jay. It's play. He's Jay. It's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
Yeah, my mom hates Austin Matthews.
I love that. That makes me happy.
Jay's play of the day presented by Play Alberta. Make your bets count for you and everyone else with the Play Alberta app with hundreds of player prop bets on the biggest leagues, NFL, CFL, NHL, NBA, MLB, you name it. You're not just playing for fun, you're supporting your province.
Okay, this is pretty straightforward. It's New England -2.5. So the New England to win by 3 or more points, and the LA Rams +4 or +3.5. So the LA Rams can lose by a field goal, and this bet would still cover.
Okay,
I'm not really screwing with the odds too much. I did bring the Rams to +4 so that they could win. I think this is going to be a tight game, Reid. I think it's going to be a tight game. These teams are too good. You won't see what happened to San Francisco in Seattle happen to LA. At least I don't think. I think this is a field goal game, so I've covered that. So it's Patriots -3, Rams +3.5. That has been boosted to +145. Head on over to playalberta.ca. Click on sports, click on EST specials, and you'll find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different plays. And don't worry, your boy Glue Guy loves to add in a little fresh day of parlay as well come Sunday. So we're going to have lots of plays. Check them out before the games on the weekend. And if you haven't yet, download the new Play Alberta app. It is phenomenal. And always remember, to use your game sense.
It's Jay, it's play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
All right, that is presented by Play Alberta. I got a limerick here from Chris. Heading to the gym to complete exercise just to suffer an injury in a sudden surprise. Here are the facts. Just simply relax and watch the Reid Wilkins show with your eyes. That is very well done.
That's good.
That is very well done. Good pacing. Do you have a copy of this?
No,
We'll put that in the Limerick of the Year folder. Or whatever we call it.
Yeah, Limerick of the Year folder.
I think there might have been a limerick we missed yesterday. I do have it here.
Oh, maybe did I miss one yesterday?
Do it now.
Do it now.
Okay.
Do it live.
Okay. Those clues were crooked old drag. 7102 made me lag. 127 came late, had me guessing my fate. Then Yager stepped in with the flag.
Not bad. So Yager was the mystery athlete. The 5 clues were his 5-point totals in each of the 5 years he won the Art Ross Trophy.
Yes.
We only got to the third one. Someone figured it out. That was pretty good. Who was it that got it again? A polar bear?
A polar bear.
Yeah, the guy's handle was just a polar bear.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not going to be here when he comes to pick up his prize. All right. It's 4:01. We got Ben Thompson with Benny's Blind Rankings. We're going to go over some things said last night by McDavid, Jarry, and Knoblock as well. Jay's raring to go for that. Actually, I am too about something. I have a sense of urgency about that segment. Here's the 4 o'clock break.
The Lock Shop.
I think a big opportunity for Sean McVay to remind everyone that he's still that dude when it comes to the top coaches in the league going up against Mike McDonald. I'm going to back Matt Stafford in what could be another awesome game. All year long, I think many people thought that they were the best team in the league. Their path has been more difficult, but they're one step away, and I do think that they can get it done.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
You've always known GCL Diesel as the experts in diesel fuel systems. But did you know that GCL is also your source for turbochargers and turbo repair? As a turbo supplier for Garrett, Borg Warner, and Holset, GCL can provide genuine original equipment turbos at wholesale prices. Whether it's diesel, gas, natural gas, or performance, we can provide you with the turbo or custom repair you require. Turbo questions? We've got turbo answers. Visit us in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel, turbochargers, understood.
Where holiday cheer meets great beer. This season, celebrate at the Canadian Brewhouse. From plated dinners and festive buffets to casual pub-style parties, we've got the perfect space for your crew. Book your holiday party today at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Francis Bemi is returning to the Elks for next season. He played 15 games for the Green and Gold this past year, and the Elks signed 7 others, including American running back Ontario Brown, who comes off a 4-year career with the NIU Huskies. The CFL salary cap will increase for a second straight year, rising to nearly $6.3 million in 2026. That's an increase of over $200,000 from last season. To ice level, it's Jay Milne's dream matchup. Mitch Marner and the Golden Knights taking on the Leafs. Rasmus Anderson projected to make his Knights debut. Elsewhere, Bo Horvat returns for the Islanders tomorrow against the Sabres after being out with a lower body injury since New Year's Day. Baseball news for Anthony Dominguez is reported to have signed a 2-year deal in Chicago with the White Sox, according to ESPN's Jeff Passan. And in the NBA, it's Toronto in Portland throwing down at 8 o'clock with 7 other games around the association. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your Sports Update. Hour 2 of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Hope you're having a great Friday afternoon. Oilers Capitals tomorrow at Rogers Place. Game 4 of the Oilers' 8-game homestand. Just 1-2 so far after a stinkeroony. What did Chet call it? A stinkeroo? A stinkeroony? A stinkeroony.
Stinkeroony.
Stinkeroony against the Penguins last night. 8 o'clock game tomorrow. Ben Thompson joining us. So what time is the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show commencing at?
That will be getting going at 7 p.m. tomorrow, 7 o'clock.
And is there any other sports live programming on EST tomorrow?
Correct, yeah. There's 10 a.m. start time for the Hello Hockey show that runs until noon.
And who hosts that?
Tom Gazzola, Sean Bell with yours truly producing it.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Do you have any guests lined up for tomorrow?
We're currently talking to one right now. I can't confirm it yet, so we're waiting to see. But
okay.
We'll let you know.
Well, we really appreciate you joining us here in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. This, of course, is part of the afternoon debate for the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. Shake off the rust and get ready for golf season at the Garrison. Isn't this great? We're promoting golf season. Pay your membership in full or set up a payment plan before March 31st and score an early bird gift. Or shall we say early birdie gift, Mr. Bond? Choose 4 green fee passes for family or friends, 2 green fees plus range balls, or 20 large buckets on the range. Bring your crew, groove your swing, and start the season strong. Early bird gifts ends March 31st, only at the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. Visit egmgolf.com for more details. Or just come out to our facility, Mr. Bond. I can assure you it's quite safe. No, it's actually a great spot to go. Yeah, it's incredible. Nothing bad will happen.
Actually, yeah.
And if the Bond villain is there, he's a terrible golfer.
We're going to make that a yearly tradition that becomes an
annual
custom.
Yes.
You and I golfing there at the Garrison.
Hopefully 18 holes this year.
Let's do it right.
Because things got pushed back, and I was off, but you were working, so we only got 9 in.
If we got there at like 8, did like an early round, we could be here by 11:30.
We just pre-booked. We could pre-tape the show the previous day.
Can you imagine?
How about that result last night, Jay? I know, Reid. That was quite a game. Holy.
Jay's play of the day.
I'm betting on the home team.
Home team. Win. Money line. Ben, I think for the purposes of this segment, given that it's Benny's blind rankings, why don't you go ahead and pop that collar?
This guy?
Not like yeah. I think a little Fonzie in you is cool.
Do we have to play the song, Coop?
Yeah, let's play the song.
Benny can't hear the song.
Let's do
That's
it.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Benny's blind rankings. Benny.
That's it. It's so short. It throws you for a loop every time.
Yeah,
I know. I forgot to have the hat here. Corey B gave me a hat for my blind rankings performances. I don't have it with me. Tomorrow I will though.
Really?
It's tied into blind rankings. If I win tomorrow's blind rankings, you guys will see it.
Dang.
Okay. No.
Okay.
No. All right. What's going on today, my young friend?
Today we're gonna blind rank the countries with the most gold Olympic medals in the Winter Olympics.
What year?
All time.
All-time most gold medals in the Olympics.
Yes.
All right. A couple questions immediately came to mind, but I won't ask them because you may have. I wonder if you have the same question. I'm going to text you. Okay. I'm going to text you what I'm wondering about, Jay, and if
countries are combined, maybe.
Maybe. I'm wondering if, how he's going to handle that, if he's handling that at all.
I think it's one.
Okay.
I think.
Well, because
I mean, it depends how the list says it.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But
okay.
I think I have an idea what you guys are talking
Hang
about.
on, I'm going to text you something too.
Okay.
Just what? Look at your phone.
Okay. Oh, wow, you do have nice feet.
Is that one too?
Oh, that's a for sure yes. That's a for sure yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. All right, so blind ranking countries. All the countries in the world are eligible for this list.
Yes.
Most gold medals all time at
in
the Winter Olympics.
Correct.
Oh, this is going to be it. Okay, this
What
will be
we were
fun. And
discussing-
then there's a factual right answer to this.
Well, what we were discussing will surely come into play. Is this the one
will
time
it, or is he gonna
when we have the handle over Ben?
He might.
Does he know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does he know?
I don't think. Well, he's not an idiot. I mean, he's
I know,
young.
but it's just the age.
I think we'll see. We'll see if I know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
I'll lead you guys off of Sweden.
Okay.
Okay,
A Nordic
Sweden
country.
is the thing to remember here is there actually aren't that many events in the Winter Olympics, especially before they added freestyle skiing and luge. I mean, I think even in Calgary, there weren't even that many medal events.
But one of the oldest winter is cross country oriented
I think
events.
Norway and Denmark are better than Sweden.
Are up there.
Now he might pull out some country like Chad or something, or that doesn't have a lot of Winter Olympic athletes. So I'm actually going to I'm putting Sweden at 4. I think it's going to be relatively low as to how he does this list.
Does Jason Milne go the typical Jason Milne answer?
I'm putting Sweden at 4.
Yeah.
Yes, I do, Ben.
Sweden's going
I'm
3.
putting Sweden.
I just can't remember there being a good Swedish speed skater, downhill skier, like stuff that
I
you
know
can
they
win.
lurk in the background, but
this is only
recency
golds
bias.
though. This
I
is
know,
gold.
I know, but this.
Well, right.
this is-
I can't remember the 1960 Winter Olympics when maybe
And Sweden would have been well attended. They wouldn't have missed any for any massive events globally.
Like no boycotting?
Or had changed.
So I don't think
yeah.
the Winter Olympics have been big boycotts. Okay, well, that's an interesting one.
I'm also just going to say this too, because I think this is what you guys are talking about. I did not have any countries that used to be combined or that have since divided since.
So you have the countries as they are divided.
Yes.
But then how do we know what is counted on that list?
It counts only the current country.
It counts.
It counts only, but what happened
For
to-
example, USSR and Russia are two different
separate.
countries
Okay, that's
on
what we
this.
were wondering about.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Okay, but who gets the old ones when they were one? The region?
Soviet Union. The Soviet Union.
yeah.
So if a Ukrainian athlete won a gold medal in 1972,
USSR.
that's USSR.
Yes.
Because they were under USSR. Right.
But USSR is
But
not on
you're
this
not
list.
combining. It might be. But
I divided them. Is what I'm saying is I divided them.
Oh, you did the math.
Well, they did the math for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Russian medals are just the Russian medals.
Yes.
They're not the Soviet
Yes.
medals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with Sweden 4.
Okay.
Where did you put Sweden?
3.
Oh, you always go in the middle. Okay.
Nope. Next is Austria.
Okay. Now, I think Austria has had some downhill and slalom skiers.
They're strong.
So I actually think they'd be ahead of Sweden. I don't know. Now, I don't know how big he's going to go with some of these.
I don't know that they.
Oh, this
I don't know.
is tough. This is much harder than I thought it would be. You know what? I'm going to take a flyer here, young Benny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put Austria 2.
Okay.
I'm putting Austria 2. By the way, give us a thumbs up on YouTube. We're almost at 70. Let's get to 100 as quickly as possible.
I think there's a bit like, okay, I'm going to put Austria at 4.
Oh, wow. This is fun.
Okay. Next is Finland.
All right. Oh, man, I don't think they would have very many.
I'm going Finland 5.
I'm going to probably regret it, but I'm putting them 5. No, I'm probably going to regret where I put Sweden when all is said and done. I'm putting Finland 5. I don't think
I regret a lot, Reid.
Okay. Norway.
Yeah.
Now, I'm tempted to put Norway 1 because I don't know. It doesn't, if he gives us Canada, I don't think Canada's very high because we haven't won a ton of Olympic medals. Vancouver, we came through. If he gives us the States, if he gives us the Soviet Union, then we're going to be in trouble.
I know, but
he's only given European nations so far.
Okay, I'm going to go Norway 1.
I'm also going to go Norway 1 because I think they've been good at some things like some of the skiing, ski jumping, cross country, telephone pole toss. What do they call that? That's some of the Scottish Highland Games. What do they call that thing? All right, so we're both. We might be regretting it here, Jay.
Oh, we will.
Well, you have your 2 left though. So
Okay. 2 left for Jay, 3 left for Reid. The country that will be going there is Switzerland.
You know what?
All right.
I think I might have nailed it, quite frankly, Ben. Because the Swiss, again, probably, well, maybe not. I will say this. I am actually feeling really good about Norway, Austria 1-2. I mean, this is historically going back to when was the first Winter Olympics? 1912, 1920, something? I can't remember.
I mean, the Swiss. I like Norway and the Swiss.
Okay.
1-2.
Let's see.
Okay.
So, once again, we'll go from least gold medals to most.
Okay.
Least, Finland with 45.
Okay.
We're both
all
right.
time. Yep.
Next, Switzerland.
Okay.
With 63.
Yeah, see, in hindsight, I probably would have had Sweden ahead of Switzerland. But not bad. Did you have Switzerland in the right spot, Jay?
Nope. 2.
Okay.
Next, Sweden with 65.
Oh, we've done well, my friend.
Okay, I had them.
So
it just comes down to Norway and Austria.
Yeah.
I had Sweden bang on. I had Finland bang on.
Right, and I've only had Finland bang on, but I had Sweden and Switzerland reversed.
Next is Austria with 71.
Is Austria, okay, I got that one.
Which
Did
leaves...
you get that one?
I didn't, but I have Norway as number 1, so I got 3 bang on right. How many gold did Norway have?
I'll say it's, I'm going to say 88.
71.
Yeah,
how big of a gap is it?
I'm going to say it's 88.
88? Okay, I'm not going to say it's that big of a gap. I'm going to say it's 78.
You can add 60 to Reid's number. 148 goals. That is most all time by any country.
They're number 1 all time?
They're number 1 all time.
Those cross country, those crazy.
Yeah.
Well, because in cross country, isn't there like a 10K and a 30K?
Well, and there's shooting.
Sometimes the person, the biathlon,
too.
It's shooting other skiers. Sounds like a Reacher novel.
Oh, and down goes Shakova.
Down goes
Shakova.
So yeah, Norway was number 1, 148
number
goals.
1 all time.
148 goals. Yeah. Number 2 is the States, 113. Third is Germany with 112.
The unified Germany.
Yeah. It has the star
because they were unified, then they weren't, and now they are.
Yes.
Okay.
Soviet Union is 4th with 78. Canada is 5th with 77.
Okay, I wouldn't have put us that high.
Yeah.
Would have you, Jay?
I would have. I would have had them higher than Sweden.
Because I feel like our success has been mostly recent, but I guess we've been good.
Then you got Austria with 71, Sweden with 65, Switzerland 63, Russia with 55. Netherlands 53, Finland 45.
Netherlands is good speed skating usually, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Italy 42 and France 41.
That's the top 20 or
That's
the top 10?
13.
Top 13. So everybody over 40 all time.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I was wondering, is China factor in somewhere? Because China usually has some speed.
China
too,
was 15th, I think. Is what it is. East Germany 39, South Korea 33, Japan 17.
It's crazy that there's Germany, East Germany, and West Germany on this list, and they're all in the top 20.
Yeah.
So if Germany was unified,
they would be number 1.
They'd be probably number 1.
Yeah.
If Germany had stayed unified.
East Germany 39.
No, I don't think they would have. I still don't think they would have touched Norway.
50,
That's amazing.
add 50 to. No, they would have. They would have been number one.
They would have just been
but
high.
as it
just
is,
been ahead
as
of
it
Norway.
is, and Norway per capita. What's the population of Norway? And then plus this would be the current population.
Probably the same as the GTA.
I'm going to say, what would the population of Norway be? I'll say 13 million. Wow, that's way high.
Yeah, 7 million was the GTA.
Norway, as of this even says as of January 2026. So I guess it's AI estimating a little bit. Around 5.6 million. Around 5.6 million.
Wow. So
pretty good.
That's quite a bit. GTA has more.
Not bad.
We'll have to go do a show in Norway. We always say that, Abo, whenever a place comes up.
Farhan's going to join
that
us
was
after
amazing.
the break.
Okay, Farhan's coming up. He just had a bit of a delay, so we will talk NFL with him. Jay and I have to give our guaranteed to be correct NFL picks. Benny, great job with the blind rankings for Edmonton Garrison Golf and Curling Club. We'll take you golfing this summer, maybe too.
Yeah,
please.
Because you're not in the mornings.
No, I'm not. No,
if you come with us in the morning, you have to get up.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I need someone to carry my clubs.
Okay.
All right, we're back after the break.
Elk Snooze Francis. Bemmy has been locked up for next season, suiting up in 15 games last year for the Double E, and Edmonton also signed 7 others, including 2 American receivers a year, Ashante and Katron Jackson Jr. And the CFL has announced a salary cap increase of over $200,000 for next season. The cap now set nearly at $6.3 million. In the NHL, it's Mitch Marner. In his return to Toronto, as the Golden Knights face off with the Leafs, Rasmus Andersson expected to make his Vegas debut. Anthony Stolar is projected to return for Toronto. A 2-month absence set him aside since November 11th. And staying out east, the Islanders welcome back Bo Horvat tomorrow to take on Buffalo. He's been sidelined since New Year's Day with a lower body injury. MLB News, ESPN's Jeff Passan has reported that the former Jays Sir Anthony Dominguez has agreed to a 2-year, $20 million deal with the White Sox. And with 8 games in the NBA tonight, it's Raptors facing the Trailblazers at 8 o'clock. Farhan Lalji up next here on the Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Jamie McLennan.
I think it's always great, especially in our line of work. You know, the Mount Rushmore of players from generations. Everyone, Bobby Orr, Gordie Howe, Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Sidney Crosby. And I think McDavid's going to be one of those Mount Rushmores. You might have to just slide another head in on the mountain.
Yeah, just expand the mountain a little bit. Why not?
Exactly.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
Hope you're having a great afternoon. Oilers Capitals tomorrow at Rogers Place, 8 o'clock game, 7 o'clock here on EST for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show hosted by Tom Gazzola. We'll have the oil understood for GCL Diesel coming up before 5 o'clock. Right now, we want to go to the Oil Country Towing Hotline. Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. From TSN, Farhan Lalji checking in. Farhan, it's Reid and Jay. How are you doing?
Gentlemen, I'm good. I'm really excited to be on one of the good shows on Dustin Nielsen's Sports Empire, as opposed to his early morning show, which who in the world is awake for that?
Well, thank you for saying that, Farhan. We appreciate you taking some time. Now, are you going to be covering the game in Seattle on Sunday?
As a matter of fact, I will be. Why would I not cover a game in Seattle, my friend?
Well,
I've been to like I think all but one this year. But yeah, no, it should be a lot of fun. The crowds in Seattle, in terms of volume, they're kind of coming back. Like this feels like it did a decade ago when this was the toughest place in the NFL to play in. So that when they scored the opening kickoff return touchdown in that last game, it was, Beastquake 2.0. It was that level of volume. So it should be a lot of fun on Sunday.
Well, let's kick things off there as the Rams visit the Seahawks Sunday afternoon. Look, the Rams have made it. That Matthew Stafford has been incredible. He's had 42 pass attempts in his first two games of this year's playoffs. Do you think you're going to see Matthew Stafford and the LA Rams continue this aerial attack, or do you think they try? And now, given Seattle's top-ranked rushing defense, I understand, but do you think they try and outthink themselves, or do you think it's going to be a heavy dose of Matthew Stafford on Sunday?
No, I think they're going to try because it's such a play-action-based offense, right? The McVay-Shanahan West Coast system is a lot of bootleg. It's a lot of play-action. So there's two ways to look at it. Number one, like Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua are your two best players, and Devontae Adams is probably your third best player. But I think the team's formula for success is getting into manageable third downs, right? Like they've got the shortest yards to go on third down of any team in the league, and that means you got to run the football. But look, like this Seattle rush defense, they haven't given up a running play of over 11 yards in 5 games, right? Like that's an unheard of statistic. And they haven't given up a play of any sort of over 20 yards in 3 games. And the last time that happened was in 2000. So this is a group that is able to keep everything in front of them. So, and really that turnaround started in the fourth quarter of the Rams game in week 16, because in the first 3 quarters, Stafford just shredded Seattle. They had some injuries in the secondary, but they've been playing at such a different level since. So I think they want to try to establish the run game. I think they want to get into third and short. One of the other challenges is their offensive line hasn't been as good in the playoffs. And, so you don't want to expose them to third and long. And if you look at the Rams offensively, okay, so let's look at the last month. You've got the Atlanta loss. They beat the Cardinals, and then they've got the 2 playoff games. That Cardinal loss, let's throw that out because the Cardinals are terrible. If you look at the other 3 games, they are 30% conversions on third down, right? Whereas their opponents are like 43. You can't win in that world on a regular basis. So I think they've got to do everything they can to get Kyron Williams and Blake Corum the run game going, just to make it a little bit more manageable when they get to third down. So I don't think if Matt Stafford, who's been averaging 41 attempts in those 3 games, if that happens again, that's probably not a great formula for the Rams on Sunday.
I want to get your perspective and insight on Sam Darnold. There's only been 2 quarterbacks in NFL history that have had back-to-back 14-win seasons. Sam Darnold and a guy I don't know if you've heard of, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yet, I mean, maybe not there in Vancouver and in Washington, but there's this feeling of a lack of respect or I guess appreciation of Sam Darnold. Is that, important? And how important is it to Sam Darnold's legacy to get a win this weekend?
I think it is important because, he was playing on a fantastic team with a fantastic coach in Minnesota a year ago. And, those last two games, the final regular season game against Detroit and then the playoff game against the Rams were all shades of ugly for him. So you've got to show you can win these games, right? And then certainly when you had the 4-interception game in Week 11, a lot of those doubts came back. And ultimately, he's led the league in turnovers this year, right? 20 turnovers, 14 interceptions. And that's the one recipe for Seattle to lose this week because of how well they're playing on defense, right? Like, you can't give the Rams short fields. You can't do that the way things are going right now. So, but I think the one of the greatest moves John Schneider made was replacing Geno Smith with Sam Darnold. And Geno did a lot of good things here, but Geno also turned the ball over. And Geno had a propensity of turning it over in the red zone on a regular basis, whereas Sam's not necessarily as discerning. So I think they're better with Darnold at quarterback. I think the city and the market believes in him. And quite frankly, the team believes in him. Because if you go back and look at guys like Ernest Jones after that 4-interception game, anybody who wanted to say something negative about Sam Darnold, it was a lot of FU. And they wanted to make sure that he knew they had his back. And even Mike McDonald has said, I'm not going to sit here and tell Sam don't throw interceptions. Right? Like, I've got to let him play with freedom. And Darnold himself said, look, that wasn't my best game, but if I get the right look, I'm going to rip it and let it loose. And that's really how you have to play as a quarterback. So I think there's probably a worse narrative for Sam Darnold around the rest of the league than there is in Seattle. But even the people in Seattle understand that, that's the one thing they can't have happen this week.
Farhan's joining us on the Oil Country Towing Hotline. Farhan, you got Reid here. Thanks for the kind words about the show, by the way. That is pretty darn early before 9 a.m.
I hope Dustin's listening.
So,
is he out walking and talking in the cold weather?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what he's doing. He's doing a walk and talk in cold weather?
He probably is. Yeah, it's only minus 30 here. We're fine. So, I'm a Seahawks fan, which is kind of fun for me to talk about a team I cheer for on the show. And as a lifelong CFL fan as well, I appreciate what the Seahawks do on special teams. It's not just fair catch, punted out of bounds, and then I know there's some stat like they've calculated how many points per game having good special teams are worth, and I wonder if that's an X factor for them on Sunday.
Oh, I think it is. This is the number one ranked special teams in the league. They were really number one by a wide margin until the final regular season game when they missed a couple of field goals. But, you go back to that Rams game where the Rams put up those big numbers in Week 16. And how did it start? How did the comeback start? It started with a kick return by Rashid Shaheed, which he started the game with against San Francisco. So that's been a huge part. It's Michael Dixon coffin corner punting. It's Jason Myers generally being really good in the field goal game. And there are games and there are moments in games where they will score, kick off, and there'll be a thundering hit on cover teams, right? So I do believe that special teams has been a really big X factor because people talk about your ability to win a game with two phases clicking. You can't do it with one phase clicking. And, people tend to overlook the special teams part of it, and I think Seattle has that part of it dialed in, especially as the season has progressed. It's been outside of that final regular season game against San Francisco, their special teams have been a positive difference maker in every game they played.
Farhan Lalji of TSN joining us here, courtesy of the Oil Country Towing Hotline. I got one more for you here, Farhan. I know you're covering the Seattle game, but you're as in tune with the NFL as anybody, so I have to ask you about the other game that's happening in Denver. Am I missing something? Because Jarrett Stidham has obviously been a storyline this week. Odds makers are putting his passing yards over under 202 yards. Is this the confidence? Why the confidence in a player who has taken one snap, which was a kneel down this year? What am I missing, Farhan?
Yeah, you know what? Truthfully, it's a fair question because he hasn't had a big enough sample size. But, I think there's he's had some positive moments when he has played, even though it's been a minute. I think there's two ways to look at Jarrett Stidham's situation. And one of them that I don't think enough people are saying is that there actually is no pressure on him, right? Like, this guy's playing with the house's money. Sure. Everybody has counted him out. He hasn't played all year, to your point. And so he can just go out there and just play. And I also think that both of these teams, 3 of the 4 teams in the Final Four here, are very, very defense-first teams. So if you look at the Broncos and you look at Bo Nix, right? Like Bo Nix has been pretty average all season. He's generally average for 52 minutes a game, 53 minutes a game. Then you get to the final half of the fourth quarter, and now he shows up in critical moments. But it's the defense that gets them to those moments, right? So there's no reason why the defense can do that again. As long as Stidham doesn't turn the ball over and give the Patriots short fields, I think there's no reason why this game can't be close until the final moments, right? So, look, Drake May is a better quarterback than Jarrett Stidham, right? And certainly the Patriots have the advantage there. But I don't think it has to be a complete disaster for the Broncos because they win games on defense. And so I just think that their defense led by Alex Singleton and a pretty good pass rush is going to be able to keep them in it. So, and Peyton knows how to manage unfortunate quarterback situations, right? I mean, he'll get the most out of Stidham. Now, the challenge, in my opinion, that Stidham faces that's significant is that the Patriots know him, right? Josh McDaniel knows him. Because, he was with that group. I don't know how well he knows Mike Vrabel's defenses, but I think they know what he does well and doesn't do well. So I think that's kind of the underlying X factor, just their knowledge, whereas I don't think Stidham can take advantage of them because he's just going to be trying to keep his head above water as opposed to showing how much he knows about the Patriots, right? So, I think some of that is probably going to contribute why I'll pick the Patriots in this game. But I think the Broncos can cover, and I don't think it's going to take an act from God for the Broncos to win this game.
Farhan, you're the best. Thanks for adjusting the time when you were busy. We really appreciate that. We got to get you to Edmonton. You can come. We won't make you go on the morning show. I mean,
dude, it's sunny. It's sunny and 7 degrees here. So you guys are -30. Apparently, Ontario this weekend is going to be the coldest place on earth. I am good on the West Coast, my friend.
Well, no, we'd bring you here June 21st when it's daylight for 18 hours. Yeah.
Well, I'll be there. I'll be there for the Combine. I'll be there for the CFL Combine.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'll make sure I come in and do your show. And when Dustin tells me to be on his show, I'll go take a walk.
Yeah, that's an awesome idea. Hey, thanks so much for doing this. Enjoy Sunday. Really appreciate it.
See you, boys.
Farhan Lalji from TSN. Great guest. Awesome that he made time for us, joining us on the Oil Country Towing Hotline. Great. I loved how he broke down both games, some of the storylines, things that you can watch for. I mean, I know a lot of people listening probably watch a lot of NFL, but I also think like he was good. Hey, if you don't watch a lot or you don't know these teams a lot, you can be like, oh yeah, Farhan said,
yes.
He said that guy's name. He said that guy's name. That's why he's such a great reporter for sure. We are in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Pizza Sunday is back at the Canadian Brewhouse. Oh, pizza and football. After 4 p.m., grab an 8-inch 2-topping pizza for just $9.99. Wash it down with $6.99 doubles and get $1 off Bud Light tankards. All right, we're going to do it. Coming up still, we're going to make our guaranteed to be correct NFL picks, including the scores. Nobody has nailed the correct score yet.
We've been close. We've been
close on a couple or had decent point differential. And, of course, we were going to get to the oil understood and focused alertness when we get back.
Francis Bemi is returning to the Elks for next season. He played 15 games for the Green and Gold this past year, with the Elks signing 7 others, including American running back Ontario Brown, who comes off a 4-year career with the NIU Huskies. In the CFL, salary cap is increasing for the second year in a row, rising to nearly $6.3 million in 2026. That's an increase of over $200,000. At ice level, it's Jay Milne's dream matchup. Mitch Marner and the Golden Knights taking on the Leafs. Rasmus Anderson projected to make his Knights debut elsewhere. Bo Horvat returns for the Islanders tomorrow against the Sabres after being out with a lower body injury since New Year's Eve when he went down against the Mammoth. Baseball news: Sir Anthony Dominguez is reported to have agreed to a 2-year deal in Chicago with the White Sox, according to ESPN's Jeff Passan. And in NBA action, Toronto is out in Portland to throw down with the Trailblazers. Tip-off goes at 8 around the association. The Celtics and Nets duel the Pistons. And Rockets meet while Phoenix is out in Atlanta. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. Paramount Flooring wants to give you more. Get free premium underlay included in with any in-stock carpet purchase. Are you ready to treat your feet? Catch them in-store or online at ParamountFlooring.ca. The oil understood for GCL Diesel next on the Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The EST Hangout.
Bad poker.
Every time I sit here, you come at me like I'm...
Because you're coming after other people.
No, so screw them. Let me go after other people. What do you have to do?
You're supposed to be the glue guy. You shouldn't be going after people then.
I am the glue guy. You're trying to break my spirit.
You're letting him get under your skin.
That's right.
You're letting him get under your skin.
Solidarity.
Yeah, be strong here. Okay?
Yeah. Screw you, Matt.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada Ice Dancers, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier on Support from Home.
We're celebrating all the people at home, the people that have supported us. We know our community is going to be cheering for us, and we know the country is going to be cheering for us.
Thank you, Canada. Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Team Canada.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
EST Afternoons.
Lee Hacksaw Hamilton, Coach of the Year finalist. It's a great list. For you, who's going to take this one?
I have to think it's Vrabel. What he's done in one calendar year from going from worst to first, pretty doggone good. And what he's done developing a second-year quarterback, I would tend to think Vrabel. Shanahan did such a hell of a job in San Francisco when you consider all the distractions.
EST Afternoons, weekday afternoons 1 to 3, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
UFC 324 is live Saturday, January 24th at the Canadian Brewhouse. With TVs at every turn, ice-cold drinks, and non-stop action, you won't miss a second of the fight. UFC 324, live at the Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
The oil stream.
This goal specifically pissed me off because I'm watching him and I'm like, this is why Evan Bouchard's on Team Canada.
And you're right.
This is it. Like he can do all these brilliant things offensively and be half-assed okay defensively, but then somebody who's putting that team together watches this goal and goes, what purpose is he serving here at all?
Tucks in behind.
His stick is almost touching Ekholm's
The
skate.
oil stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Play of the day. All right, hope you're having a wonderful day. We certainly are here at Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. You got us on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio. Thank you so much. Show other people how to listen to a radio station or a talk radio station on their phones. We still get a little bit like, I could never figure out how to listen to you guys. Really? Do you ever use your cell phone for anything? Can you tap the screen twice? Tap iHeart or TuneIn. Tap. Actually, when I had to tap iHeart, the station starts playing automatically because I have it as my most recent play.
Yeah, me too.
So show people it ain't hard, kids.
When I was showing the people from Onion Lake that were here, I didn't have to press anything. I opened the app and it started playing.
Away you go.
Boom.
And of course, if you're on YouTube, also great. Wave back to me. Give us a thumbs up. If you have not yet clicked the thumbs up on YouTube, please do so. We are off and running early. Friday, sometimes the thumbs get a little tired, I think. The thumbs are concentrating on other things, or maybe they've clicked all week and they're like, I don't know if I can click one more day. Sure you can. We only need 22 thumbs to get us to 100. That's our again, we got 150 yesterday. So it's okay to give us a click. Are people still want the song? I don't know.
Click, click,
Are they getting tired of the song?
Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must.
You must click thumb, thumb, thumb. And of course, Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Gaming made easy anytime, anywhere. With Play Alberta, you have a full casino experience right at your fingertips. Play from your phone, tablet, or computer whenever works for you. Download the Play Alberta app today. Go to playalberta.ca. Look for Jay's Play of the Day.
Yes, and if you want to head over to playalberta.ca, click on sports, click on EST specials. You'll see several of specials there. Jay's Play of the Day is Patriots to win by 3 or more points, and the Rams minus 3.5. So the Rams can lose by a field goal. The Patriots need to win by more than a field goal. That has been boosted to plus 145.
All right, and we're going to give our guaranteed to be correct NFL predictions probably between 5 and 5:15-ish, something like that. Jay and I, you had an early lead. First weekend, you went 5-1. I went 3-3. On the wild card weekend, divisional weekend, I went 3-1. You went 1-3. So we're now tied at 6-4.
Yeah, but if the stupid refs would call it properly, Reid,
it's nigh on even. Yes, poor refs are out to get Jay's picks. That's really what's happening. All right, the oil.
I hope there's no storylines about refs after. This
there
weekend.
will be.
I know.
The NFL always has close, weird calls.
Reid. Say that in jest.
I hope there's a virtual measurement.
Those are popping up.
Yeah.
Why not always just go to the virtual
mess?
Yeah. I miss the stick crew coming in. I used to work the stick crew.
The oil understood for Really?
Oh, yeah. Amateur football.
As a player?
No.
When the Bears had the ball, you had worked the sticks.
Hey, boys, shimmy down a couple inches to the right. No, I worked it at, I was a water boy with the back then Eskimos as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I worked with my buddy Matt. We worked both sidelines. We'd have one sideline in the first half, one sideline in the second half.
Oh, cool.
For Gatorade. We worked for Gatorade.
Got to work for something.
Got to work for something.
I'd work for comic books. The oil. I hope Dustin didn't hear that. The oil understood for GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They are the critical engine component experts, proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta for over 50 years, and now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel. Diesel. Understood. What do you think of the Knoblock not challenging that offside early in the game? They called the timeout to give themselves more time to look at it.
Probably an eighth of an inch. I don't know. It might have been offside, but the frame that we had couldn't confirm that. It was just very, very close.
What do you do in that situation?
Not use your timeout?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I guess you could have waited.
Right.
You could have just said, okay, we're not clear. I don't think that I don't want to waste this timeout this early in the game. It's only 1-0.
Yes.
Now, if he would have used the timeout, challenged, and won the challenge, then it'd be like, brilliant timeout.
Yes. But it could have been the other way too.
I do agree
I
do agree with what he said there, though, that it looked like it was probably offside, but was there an actual frame that showed it?
Right.
So
definitive.
But I don't like. I don't know. It sucked to lose that timeout. Now, he didn't know at that time they were going to give up 2 more goals that quickly.
Should have challenged.
Jarry tried to get them a bit of a timeout after the third goal. Oh, my skates. I can't believe they're not sharp at all. Better go check them. But stinker of a game, stinker of first 3 minutes. They were playing uphill all night. Couldn't get anything going. More from Knoblock.
It's tough. A lot of puck plays, a lot on confidence. Certainly there's things that the coach can do to have a little more predictability in our game and how we're going to move the puck. And some nights you're not feeling it, but after a certain amount of time, it's a long stretch, then you have to change something. Last 2 games, the puck play has been horrendous and has given up a lot of chances. As for the urgency, that's one of 2 things. The players find it within themselves to play harder and find a way, or the coach just chooses the guys who are playing with that urgency and can dictate ice time.
Well, the puck play, terrible. We'll talk more about that urgency word here in a minute or two. But just 2 stinky games in a row, didn't generate much. I was going to say playing from behind. I guess in the New Jersey game, they were playing from behind. It was only a goal, and they did come close to tying in the third, but they didn't do much the rest of the game. That was just an awful all-around game. Were you surprised they started Jarry?
Yes. Yep.
I thought that should have been Ingram's game. Now, would have the result been different? Would have the Oilers checked better? And again, Jarry made, to be fair, it was a shooting gallery at times.
Yeah, but you were going with what appeared to be a pattern. You were going to hold that pattern, or at least for what most people thought, until the Olympic break.
Yeah.
And not only that, but 2 of the 7 games that Jarry has played, he's been above a .900 save percentage.
Just 2?
Just 2.
Okay.
Of 7.
Now, we did win a couple of those.
Yes.
Okay.
8 of the 9 games Connor Ingram has played have been above 900.
He's at 8 out of 9?
Yes.
So just the Boston game?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I thought he was just below in a couple.
His average. Or no, like they've been above 900. I checked his game log.
Jeez.
Like there's no question who's playing better. Is Jarry a bad goaltender? No. Nobody's saying that. But why then change the course? Why then make it's almost like you got to trick the people. You got to screw with the people and say, oh, well, you thought we were going to do this? Well, hey, we're going to do this.
Right.
It didn't really make sense given the pattern that had preceded it. So I was surprised by that. Yes, for sure. And now I'm not saying this would have made any difference in the game.
Probably not. I mean,
but you clearly have one. You clearly have a goaltender that's playing with a high level of confidence.
Yes.
In Connor Ingram. So why not at least hold steady on your... Yes, you want to get them both reps. Sure, I understand that.
Very easy to alternate them until the Olympic break.
Yes.
Would have been very easy.
Almost too
I
easy.
think he overthought it.
That's
going
what I'm
back
saying.
with Jarry.
Yeah.
Now, again, do they win with Ingram? I guess we'll never know. He would have had to make a lot of really, really good saves. I mean, they gave, 4 breakaways? I mean... Is McDavid going to be like, oh, I better not turn the puck over at the blue line because Ingram's, they played bad.
No, it doesn't really matter,
really
but
scored 2 goals.
Maybe, Reid, you get a key save early on in the game and that changes how it goes. You just simply don't know. And the path there was laid out. It wasn't like you had to reinvent the wheel. You were already following that path. So why break away from that?
Here's all right. So here's McDavid. Just kind of some stuff from last night. I think there's a question from Speck in here.
There's 30 games left. We're coming down the home stretch here. There's no February this year. So it's like we're at the end of February. The sense of urgency's got to go up in our group. Playoff race is real tight. And we got to find a way to get points here, especially at home.
Yeah, sense of urgency. So you're the captain of this team. Like you gave 20 minutes the other night. Tonight, not very good. Mm-hmm. What do you do about a sense of urgency? How's that work?
Well, it starts with me. I think the last 2 probably not my best. I can be better. When I'm better, usually the whole group responds, and so that starts there. Sense of urgency didn't even start in practice, I thought our puck play's been real bad, real bad. Not really connecting on passes. When we do, we're kind of sloppy, bouncing, whatever it is. So, when you're playing that way, it looks slow and clunky, and I thought we've looked that way for the last 2 games.
Well, okay, first of all, he's right. Yep. They've looked slow, looked clunky, puck play. I mean... They've probably missed more passes in the last 2 games than they did the previous 20. I mean, just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Not getting the puck up the ice, all that kind of stuff. Sense of urgency. Is anybody else with me? Like, enough with that phrase. You need to have a sense of urgency. Okay, well, I sense it. I sense it. I got the sense.
It's a frustrating word because then you're implying that they don't have urgency most times. You know what I mean? Like, urgency is not, we better start trying now. No, the effort's there every night. They're just not playing as a unified team.
Right.
Right? Urgency has nothing to do with it. These are professional athletes. Right? Every time they show up to the rink, that's urgency. They're there. They're playing. Connor McDavid has urgency every time he touches the puck.
Right.
Curtis Lazar jumps over the boards. There's urgency. It's just an overused word, but I guess I get, hey, you're on a 2-game skid here. That's not, the sky is not falling.
Right.
Let's be clear about that. But you've lost 2 in a row. Now you have to use the word urgency to make that better.
Yeah.
I just don't see the relation between the word urgency and playing better hockey.
Here's what I'm going to start using. That a team, because I try to say things like intensity, commitment, concentration, details. You know what the Oilers need to play with? More focused alertness. They need focused alertness.
That's good.
Forget about a sense of urgency.
Right.
They need focused alertness. That's going to be the buzzword I'm going to use on this show. Well, for me, you can say whatever you want.
I'll find another one.
I'm going to say focused alertness.
Focused
So now
alertness.
when an athlete in a clip says, well, we need a sense of urgency, I can come on after and say, oh, what he means is focused alertness.
Right.
Focused alertness actually makes more sense to me.
Yes,
Because a
it does.
sense of urgency, it's all, you can almost interpret like somebody like the spider sense going off. What is that? Is that urgency I sense? Where is it?
How do I
Where
get
is
it?
Doesn't mean you're doing anything about it.
Can I grasp it?
Play with focused alertness.
Focus alertness would certainly help in their puck game.
Yes.
Right? Focus. Pass.
Would help
Alert.
checking. It would help like Bouchard and Mangiapane. Oh, there is an uncovered man going towards my net. I wonder if I should prevent him from getting a wide open pass.
Focus. Alertness.
Focused alertness.
I think we're onto something.
I really think that
Maybe
we
that
are.
should be the title of your book one day.
Focused Alertness by Reid Wilkins. A story. Here's Jarry on the last couple of games.
I think it's just being on the same page. Some of the turnovers and some of the misplays, I think if we can clean that up, like I said, any team could win at any night, but I think that puts us on the better side of things more times than not.
All right. Yeah, they're kind of saying the same thing. Still, look, Draisaitl obviously missed a couple of games that they won. They lit up a couple of teams, didn't play against the Devils, played yesterday. Now, to his credit, I think we can all understand why he wanted to play. I think we can all understand why he didn't play great. I sort of remove him from the criticism of last night's game. He was dealing with an illness in the family, went back to Germany, flies a large chunk of the day yesterday, comes to the rink, plays. I think, if somebody said to me, well, they should have absolutely not let him play. Okay. How does that conversation go down?
And why would you? Maybe that's the best thing for him.
Maybe if he felt like he could play
in the locker room.
I think a player like Draisaitl, you kind of have to trust. Yeah. I'm sure Knoblock says, hey, if you can't go tonight, nobody's going to hold it against you. And he's probably like, I want to be out there with my teammates.
Yeah, I want to be with my guys.
I'm sure he thought he could help. He didn't have a great game. He looked frustrated a couple times.
Yeah, but you can't that. That's just a mindset of a guy like that.
Yeah.
And the comfort that he would feel from his teammates being around them probably helped him out.
Yeah.
Right? Been through a tough week. That's probably what he needs most.
So, but yeah, he didn't have a great night. But again, I'm not criticizing him because that was a tough situation to be in. All right, were you showing me something there I got to do, or are you just moving your paper?
No, I was just moving my paper.
All right. 780-218-9999 is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. That's how you text us. River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their mobile app, free to download. Get exclusive offers and promotions. Get show tickets. Make reservations for hotel rooms and restaurants. It's safe, secure, and it's easy to use. And also, don't forget, you want to get show tickets, anything like that, check out more information. Go to the website, rivercreeresort.com. So here's what we're going to do. We got the 5 o'clock break. Coop's going to have a sports update. By the way, on YouTube, you guys have done a good job rallying. We need 4 thumbs to get to 100. So if you haven't given us a thumbs up, get in there and do so. If you have given us a thumbs up, click the share button. And here's a real opportunity, I think, to bring new people into the show. You click the share button. You send the show link off to somebody else. Text it, email it. It creates a link for you, and you just click share. And some people are always like, oh, I don't like sports. I won't understand these guys. First of all, we try to talk about sports in a way that everybody can understand and can enjoy, right? Second of all, we're going to make our NFL picks. That's just fun. We're going to do Name the Animal. That's just fun. And we're going to do Words of the Day. Probably, I'm just going to say there's probably somebody in your life that would be shocked to hear we do a mini spelling bee at the end of every show here on Edmonton Sports Talk. So there's a way to tell somebody, Hey, Ingo, do you like spelling and grammar? You know I do. You know I do, Bella. It's Bella and Ingo. Well, why don't you listen to this show? You can spell along. I bet you can spell better, and you probably smell better than that little four-eyed clown they got doing it. Go head to head with them. That's coming up later, too.
Good.
There's my sales pitch for the show.
You did it.
Not as graceful as you did it when you schmooze.
Ingo.
Yeah, Ingo and Bella. Good friends. Lifelong friends.
Do you know an Ingo?
When I was a kid, there was an Ingo in the Evansburg area, I believe. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never met an Ingo.
Ingo was his name.
Oh, here's the coup.
Yeah. And please subscribe as well. If you love the programming that we have here on Edmonton Sports Talk, you can consume us in so many different ways. It's unbelievable, almost, Reid.
Yes, it
it's
certainly
almost
is,
unbelievable.
It certainly is.
If you subscribe, you could see all the streams when we go live. You could also put on notifications as well, right when we go live for every single show we have here on EST.
You go now.
5 o'clock break, baby. Do it.
Two guys and a goalie.
The Colorado Avalanche are the only team in the West that Oilers fans should really be afraid of. Hired or fired?
Fire it.
Fire it.
Who else would
Vegas
fans
Golden Knights.
legitimately be afraid of, though?
You don't want to look at the Vegas Golden Knights right now and still...
I'll look at them, but I wouldn't be afraid of them if I was an Oilers fan.
It's not Vegas. For me, it's Dallas.
Two guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada Ice Dancers, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier on Support from Home.
We're celebrating all the people at home, the people that have supported us. We know our community is going to be cheering for us, and we know the country is going to be cheering for us.
Thank you, Canada. Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Team Canada.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
At Mind360, we invite you to embark on your mental health journey in a safe and comfortable space. Conveniently located in St. Albert, Mind360 has a diverse team of experienced clinicians that offer a broad range of tailored services for children, adults, and families. Furthermore, we are very proud to serve our military, veterans, and first responders. If you're looking for counseling, treatment, or assessment, understand that you are not alone. Contact Mind360 at mind360.ca to book an appointment today.
Francis Bemmy has been locked up for next season by the Elks. He suited up in 15 games for the Double E this past year, and Edmonton also signed 7 other players, including 2 American receivers, a year. Ashante and Katron Jackson Jr. Meanwhile, the CFL has announced a salary cap increase for next year, over $200,000 for next season, with the cap now set at nearly $6.3 million. In the NHL, 2 games about to get underway. Mitch Marner making his return to Toronto as the Golden Knights face off against the Leafs. Rasmus Anderson expected to suit up for Vegas in his debut. Anthony Stolar is a projected starter in a return from a 2-month absence. Elsewhere, it's the Lightning and Blackhawks going at it. From Claire Drake, the Pandas kick off a back-to-back with the Huskies. 7 o'clock puck drop tonight with the rematch tomorrow at 5. And Nate, the men's squad, plays host to the RDP Kings at 6 o'clock. And with 8 games in the NBA, it's the Raptors facing the Blazers. We also see the Pistons and Rockets matching up, with the Suns and Hawks tipping off as well. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The third and final hour of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Our off-topic topic for William Huff. Have you ever hurt yourself working out, exercising, like Craig Berube says he did? Massive string of stitches across the top of his head, blackened eye. We had some interesting answers for this. Puking in the river valley. Jay didn't really get hurt, but
I got pinned by 135.
by a weight that you put there. It wasn't like somebody was bullying you and put a weight on you. So if you didn't hear this earlier, or you want to contribute now, 780-218-9999 is how you text us. The afternoon inbox presented by River Cree Resort and Casino. Okay, so DJ Pauly D, he was on Jersey Shore. That's the thing there?
Yes.
DJ Pauly D from Jersey Shore performing at the venue at River Cree March 7th. George Thorogood and the Destroyers, March 19th. The Baddest Show on Earth tour. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. I do not know about DJ Pauly D.
I want to try get him on the show.
Oh, we should.
I don't know if he'll believe that there's somebody in the world that does not know about him.
Well, there's a lot I don't know. Let's be honest.
I've never heard of him prior to him being announced at River Cree as well.
Yeah, I guess it was a part of my period, the Jersey Shore. Like I wasn't a watcher of Jersey Shore because we didn't have MTV. I believe that's what it was on. But it was one of those, you knew about it.
TMZ
I knew about it, but I didn't know about him.
Oh. Yeah. How many, do you know, can you name all the main people in Jersey Shore?
No.
Is that what it is? Like, it's a reality thing that ran for
I know DJ Pauly D and the one...
Snooki. Yeah,
I don't know.
Wasn't there a guy who called himself The Situation? Or is he...
Maybe.
That's a weird nickname. Who are you? I'm The Situation. What?
Doesn't really roll off the tongue
Is that,
too well.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Michael Sorrentino. Mike, also known
he then
as...
moved to Edmonton and opened a restaurant chain.
Mike, also known as The Situation. What a name. Hey, baby. What would your odd nickname be?
I don't know, actually.
An odd one.
I can't think of it.
Like the situation, there's got to be a reason for him to be called The Situation, though. Like you don't just, it doesn't just come up.
My name's Jay, Inactivity Milne.
That's good.
Hey?
That's pretty good.
I mean, that would go.
Jay at Activity Mill. 780-218-9999. River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. You can talk about the Oilers, the National Football League, the having a sense of urgency versus focused alertness, where you can educate us on DJ, what's his name? DJ Pauly. I always want to say DJ Pauly Shore, but that's not right. That's a different thing. Got another limerick here. This is one from, Vecna released Montenegro, VR Montenegro. Reid and Glue Guy discuss reconstructing time. Adding a 13th month would be hella prime. Benny is the king rat. There's no need to rank that. What he does to Boom Boom and Tom is a crime. Pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah. VR is a clever man. Very clever man.
Were we talking about Three's Company today?
I was not. Were you?
No.
I may have missed that part of the show.
Chris, the Man United fan, says, text in to the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. Hey, guys, going back to Three's Company, Priscilla Barnes, who played Terry, was a knockout compared to anybody else who played that roommate role.
What time did that text come in?
5:07.
Must have been a different show. I didn't hear every second of every show today.
Maybe. Oh, maybe they're listening, at a different time. But what other show would talk about Three's Company?
Well, this station tends to go a lot of different ways.
True.
People have a lot of different interests, a lot of different knowledge bases. Gold
Medal Mark writes in. The situation was something when we would flash his six-pack around other people's girlfriends, causing a situation. His body was the situation.
Oh, his body itself, his six-pack was the situation.
Yeah.
He would create... Okay.
Oh, my, we got a situation.
That requires some interesting level of thought. We'll just leave it at that. Buying or selling is presented by Damon Bunting, a consistent top-producing realtor in the greater Edmonton area for over 18 years. He and his team would love to help you find that right home or make the move from your current home. Community-driven, he understands what it takes to make a difference in our city. Check him out, DamonBunting.com. On Instagram, it's Damon Bunting Real Estate. Damon's a great guy, does do incredible work in the community. I mean, he's raised funds for Robin Hood in Sherwood Park. He's come in and done segments with us.
We got to get him in soon enough.
We'll have to have him in, we just have him in during the Olympics, maybe.
Maybe I'll bring him in when you're away.
We'll take an hour off.
Hey, maybe when you take one of those days off.
Maybe.
Damon and I can wrap.
Damon can come in here and he can sit there. Rams guy Rob, the predicament.
Come and knock on our door.
Sometimes I feel bad for the people who just turn on the show at a certain moment. And in 10 seconds, they're like, which of these 4 topics are they actually talking about? Yeah. And then we're like, none. Back to the NHL. All right. So for buying or selling, we're going to do our guaranteed to be correct NFL picks. I don't know if we have the scores from last week. Doesn't matter. I went 3-1. You went 1-3. So what was the one you got wrong or you got right?
Rams.
Oh, right. I also took the Rams. What was the one we both got wrong then? Oh, Bills.
Bills.
We both picked the Bills. All right. So let's start in the American Football Conference, that upstart association. This game is in Denver. Okay, I'll go first for this one, and you go first for the NFC.
Okay.
So I do think that Jarrett Stidham's probably a talented quarterback. I mean, if you're in the NFL, you're a backup, mathematically you should be one of the 64 or 65 best quarterbacks in the world. So you're really, really good at throwing the football. He has started games before. He has worked with Sean Payton before. Having said that, this is a tough situation to get thrown into. Drake May's really good. Might win the MVP. Well, he's one of 5 finalists, right? Because they announced some finalists. So I just think it might be a small margin, but I do think that is going to be part of the difference in this game. I do believe it'll be low-ish scoring. And for the fun of it, I'm going to take a scoragami.
Oh.
Now, a scoragami, for people unfamiliar with that, and there's a website, NFLscoragami.com. We talked to one of the people behind it a few months ago. This shows every possible score in the NFL going up to like a 73-73 tie or something like that. And if there's a white space in the grid, that means that score has never happened as a final score, right?
Yes.
So, they have a Twitter account, and they'll even post like, not a scoragami. This has happened 5 times before, most recently. But I'm gonna just for fun as well, take the AFC Championship game to be won by New England with a scoragami of 22-11.
Oh, my gosh.
2-2 to 1-1. 22 New England, 11 for Denver.
Oh, my gosh.
Are you taking the same score? Are you taking the same scoragami?
No.
Okay. Are you
We're
taking
very
the scoragami?
close.
Okay.
We're very close. I have, look.
All of a sudden you get all serious.
The Patriots.
Hey, all scoragami aside, kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, scoragami. Be damned. Patriots are 8-0 on the road this season. They know how to go into a different stadium and win. Drake May just needs to take care of the ball. That's my only concern. Because he was fumble-rooski last week. Made some bad decisions. Made some good throws, though. He showed that he, when he gets rolling, they can put it together. There is a way that the Broncos can win. Absolutely. That's why they play the game. I just don't see it with Stidham there. Because now the defense of the Patriots can pin their ears back a bit, get after him. He's not going to beat you with your legs. I don't know how he could beat you with his arm. But that limits your offensive playbook big time. So if the Patriots could shut down the run game, which they're capable of, I see the Patriots winning this and heading to the Super Bowl. I've got the Patriots winning 20-10.
The score, so this is the fun thing about this website. You can hover your mouse over the 20-10 box, click on it, and you can find that there have been 127 games in the history of the NFL to end 2010. Most recently, December 7th of 2025, Texans beat the Chiefs 2010. There you go.
Okay,
so we're both taking New England, so we're going to stay tied.
Yeah.
Regardless of the result there. And that's the 1 o'clock game, right?
Yep. So the later game, Rams at Seahawks.
Right.
I think this is going to be a shootout. It's tough. It's tough to say. I've picked the Rams earlier. I picked the Rams to win the Super Bowl. I think as long as Matt Stafford can protect the ball a bit, not have a game like he had against Carolina where he turns it over twice. If the Rams can do that and maybe cough, because Sam Darnold, 2 meetings this year against the Rams, 6 interceptions, right? I think this is the Rams to lose. I think this is the Super Bowl. I think whoever wins this game is going to ultimately win the Super Bowl, or at least be pretty heavy favorites. I have the Rams winning 34-31.
Okay, I don't have that many points. I think it'll be a bit more of a slugfest than that, or perhaps some games with some long drives. So therefore, there are scoring drives, but they take a little bit longer to generate. Look, I pick before the season. I picked the Bills over the Rams. And I've got a lot of respect for the Rams. I think they're well coached. I think Stafford is great. They usually have a good defense. They can beat you in a lot of different ways. The Seahawks have also been highly impressive this year. Well, I mean, they went 14-3. That's not a mistake if you win that many games. As a Seahawks fan, I get the concerns about Darnold. Now, the one game he threw 4 interceptions with against the Rams, don't forget, Seattle had a field goal on the last play to win the game. It was a longer one, but they almost won that game despite throwing 4 picks. They had the crazy, a little bit unlikely comeback, I think right before the Thursday, right before Christmas. But still, they found a way to win that one in overtime. I just think that the Seahawks defense is just playing at too high a level right now. I think they're fast. I think they're mean. They don't make mistakes. Neither of these teams take a lot of penalties, so it could be a pretty clean game that way. And then it's concerning that Charbonnet is out, but they've been splitting Walker and Charbonnet a lot of the season, so I think Walker will have a lot of energy. And I think I would say this even if I wasn't cheering for the Seahawks. I think some of the assumptions that Sam Darnold is an idiot are a little unfair. He'll never win in the playoffs. Well, he's only played 2 games.
Yep.
And some of the franchises he was on in the past, it wasn't his fault they weren't getting into playoff games. I mean, he played for the New York Jets. How many quarterbacks have played for the Jets and then gone on to be decent elsewhere?
Yeah, that's fair.
I do think it has the potential to be a classic game, a hard-hitting game, a tense game. And also, like I said to Farhan, the Seahawks have excellent special teams. And
They do.
They've usually been worth some points in a game. So I'm going to take the Seahawks to win it at home 26-22. Which
another high-scoring game
is not a scoragami. That has happened 7 times before. Yeah, mine's not overly high scoring. 48 points.
Yeah, I guess not for that matchup. Sure. Yeah, I that one's going to be an interesting game. There's no reason why it shouldn't be the evening game. Bronco Nick says Stidham can run. Okay. Well, look, Stidham's played 20 games in the NFL. He's rushed the ball 37 times for 101 yards. That's an average of 2.7 yards. I'm not sure I'm ready to call him Michael Vick. Okay, I said he won't beat you with his legs. I don't think they're going to make a package around him that's going to involve him running the ball. They're going to limit that offense. They have to. There's no way they're going to just constantly, you know, they could take risks and try pushing the ball downfield. But the Patriots are a well-rounded team. If Bo Nix was in this game, there's no question I'm saying the Patriots or the Broncos are going to win. But the quarterback is kind of a big position.
Right.
So I just don't see it. I hope for your sake, Bronco Nick, they do. I know you're a loyal fan. But when you're looking at it from an outsider's perspective, it just doesn't add up to say that the Broncos can win. They could. I've said that a lot. And hey, what entertainment it would be if they did.
Yeah, well, we're making our picks. It's fun making predictions. Smitty says Rams, Broncos, Super Bowl.
Well, why don't we get some listeners? Send them in. I'll say who's going to the Super Bowl. I'll put together a Super Bowl list. You put it in the chat or you send it in on the text line 780-218-9999. Let us know who you think is going to be in the Super Bowl. That's pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 4 teams. Surely somebody's got to get it right.
Yeah, you'd think. No, but I mean, at this time of year, I mean, the margins are so close, right? I mean, is this, I mean, in terms of the records, is it not 1 against 2? I know the Rams were the 5 seed. So, I mean, it's nothing shocking.
Yeah.
There isn't some upstart team where it's like, I don't know how they made it this far. Their luck's going to run out. It's going to be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it.
But you almost have you don't know, but there is a chance that this could go the opposite way of what everybody thinks is going to happen, or for the most part, which is Rams, Patriots. Rams, you don't know. That's the beauty of this time of the year.
Yeah, and you never know. Like, there could be a blowout. I mean, I think it's always unlikely in these types of games, but turnover, special teams play, weird play, benefiting from a bad call. Sometimes things can swing in one direction or the other. I think they're both going to be pretty tense games, which will be fun to watch. All right, I don't know what's going on, Jay. We got to 101 thumbs. It was locked on 99 for a while. I didn't get that. So, but it's still, if you haven't given us a thumbs up on YouTube, please do so. We're going to get fired up. We got Name the Animal ahead. Words of the day. Here's the cube.
Currently 2-0 for the Golden Knights early in the first period against the Maple Leafs, and Mitch Marner's return to Toronto. Rasmus Andersson with his debut for Vegas. Anthony Stolar is playing his first game for Toronto since November 11th after being sidelined with a lower body injury. Keegan Kolesar on the board and Jack Eichel scoring for the Knights. Meanwhile, in Chi-Town, it's the Blackhawks and Lightning locked at zeros midway through the opening frame. The Lightning on a 5-on-4 power play. Shots 2-1. From downtown E-Town, it's the Griffins men's hockey team welcoming in the Manitoba Moose. 7 o'clock puck drop, and at 8, the men's squad plays host to the RDP Kings with face-off at 6. In the CFL, Francis Bemi is returning for the Elks next season. The Elks signing 7 other players, including American running back Ontario Brown, who comes off a 4-year career with the NIU Huskies. The CFL's salary cap will also increase for next season, up to nearly $6.3 million, which is an increase of over $200,000. To the hardwood, it's the Raptors taking on the Blazers at 8 o'clock. And right now, just one game underway. It's the Rockets and Pistons tied at 10 aside with 6:30 left to go. Left to go in the first quarter. The Reid Wilkins Show rolls on after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Play Alberta winner scored over four. Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province. There has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery. All in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
December's festive featured wing flavors are here at the Canadian Brewhouse. It's festive cranberry versus Korean bulgogi in the ultimate flavor showdown. Try them anytime or just 67 cents every Wing Wednesday for a limited time. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada Ice Dancers, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier on Support from Home.
We're celebrating all the people at home, the people that have supported us. We know our community is going to be cheering for us, and we know the country is going to be cheering for us.
Thank you, Canada. Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Team Canada.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Thank you for getting us to 100 thumbs, but if you are watching on YouTube, hammer it. Hammer the thumbs up if you haven't. There's no reason not to. And like Koob said earlier, if you haven't yet subscribed to Edmonton Sports Talk, it makes everything easier on YouTube. If you want to turn YouTube on and go right to Edmonton Sports Talk, it's sitting there for you. As well, all the fun shorts we put out and video content, other things related to Edmonton Sports Talk are sitting right there. So subscribe to Edmonton Sports Talk today on the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. Grumpy Cat, he says, Reid, what is the most common football score? Is that on your chart? So I went and looked at it, Reid, during the break. And from what I can tell, the most common scoragami, don't look at it. What do you think? Like, what would your mind say?
27-17.
Oh, you had one of the numbers right.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say 20-17.
Oh, that's the most common score?
From what I can see, I mean, another big one is 27-24, but 27-17 has happened 302 times.
The one I said?
Sorry, 20-17 has happened 302 times.
Wow.
That, from what I can see...
Well, wait a minute.
...is the highest one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you can do a color gradient here, right? So certain ones are darker.
Ah. So the next highest would be
23-20 is 217.
27-24 has happened 244 times.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, show count. Oh, it's so small though, Jay.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you did. Okay.
27-24 is second. It's happened 244 times. And then I believe 23-20 is third. It has happened 217 times. 17-14 is up there. It's happened 200 times. Yeah. Go to NFL.
It's a fun website just to fart around on. Or even to grunt around on. What's he doing? He's looking at scoragami.
When I say these three words, what comes to mind, Reid? Mantha, Crosby.
The first 3 goals last night for the Penguins.
37
fired
seconds.
up?
37 seconds that happened in.
For Gemco Fireplaces, proudly serving Edmonton and area for 45 years, the authorized dealer for Napoleon Fireplaces. Whether it's gas or wood burning, look no further than Canadian-made Napoleon Fireplaces. All the Napoleon products you need at Gemco, 9281 50th Street.
So those 3 goals happened in 37 seconds. Do you know where that ranks among the 3 fastest goals in NHL history?
Oh, in NHL history? Well, I know it's the 3rd fastest in Penguins history. I know it's the 3 fastest times, the fastest the Oilers have allowed 3. In NHL history, there'd be quite a few more probably. I'll say 44th.
Not bad. Rick. 40th.
Okay,
at 37 seconds. You know who's responsible for the fastest 3 goals in NHL history?
Was that Mosienko, or is that just the fastest hat trick?
That's the fastest hat trick, but it's
what
also
team. Okay,
Reid.
What?
That's crazy you bring that up, because even though Bill Mosienko scored a natural hat trick in a span of 21 seconds, he scored all the goals.
He got all the goals. Yes,
that is the second fastest of even teams.
One guy
did it in 21 seconds. Reid. Now, that's also tied with the Washington Capitals of Pavanka, Leach, and Leach, who did that in the 90-91 season. So you got Mosienko at 21 seconds. There is the record holder.
Okay.
Which
Sorry,
is...
I'm typing something else. I'm not Googling it.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. I didn't even look this up last night. So the fastest 3 goals by one team is 20 seconds.
3 players.
3 players did it. Oh, now this is going to be fun. Okay. So
3 different players were a part of it.
All right. So were we alive?
No.
So it's early 70s?
Yes.
Okay. Is it Boston? Uh-oh. Okay.
Yes.
Was it Boston against the Blues?
No.
Was it against was it against another original 6 team?
Negative.
It was against a second 6 team.
No.
Oh, it was against a newer expansion team. Buffalo.
No.
Wash.
No.
Van. Boston, Vancouver. So early 70s, and Boston got the 3 goals in 20 seconds.
Correct.
Who got them? Bobby Orr.
No.
Cashman.
No.
Esposito.
No.
Middleton.
No.
Busick. Okay. I don't know how many.
He scored the first goal at 4:50 of the 3rd period.
I don't know how many other Bruins I know from that era. Rattel.
No.
Was he on that team? Park. I don't know if he was there at the time.
No.
Okay, I'm running out of. I think
one of them had a.
I think I've exhausted. I'll know them. One of them for sure.
Well, one of them was a part of the Oilers organization. That was also on the Bruins in 1970-71.
And then was part of the Oilers organization.
Yes.
Not necessarily as a player.
Correct.
Sather?
No,
he wasn't ever there. Okay, so who would that possibly in the early 70s? So Linsman wasn't there. Wow, that is a good one. He was part of the Oilers. Ted Green? Oh, okay. That's amazing. So Busick, Ted Green. Do you think I've heard of the third guy?
I don't know.
Have you heard of him?
Nope.
Okay.
But you're different than me.
Well, but I don't know a lot of players from the early 70s Bruins. Okay, Shamu's helping me guess. Stan Jonathan.
No.
Okay. Matthew Hyman asking, it's not to start a game, it's the 3 quickest goals ever by one team.
Not to start a game.
No.
Not at
20
by a single
seconds.
player. These all happened in the 3rd period.
Who won the game? I assume Boston did.
Boston 8-3.
8-3. And what did this make the score?
I don't know, because
there'd be a box score somewhere. It doesn't matter.
But it was start of the 3rd period, so maybe it made it 7-3 and they got an empty net later. I don't know. Or maybe they made it.
I don't even know who else
4-3.
to guess here, because I think I've guessed most Bruins I could think of from that era. Was it a forward or a defenseman? Do you know?
It was a long tenured winger, right winger, played for the Bruins and the Islanders.
Played for the Bruins and the Islanders. Long tenured. Did he win any cups with the Islanders? No, he's probably done by then. Oh, wow. Nasty Chat, help me out with a guess. Don't look it up. Look it up.
From 61 to 72, he was on the ice for Bobby Orr's famous Stanley Cup winning goal against
Sanderson.
No.
Go.
He then was chosen by New York Islanders in the 1972 NHL expansion draft.
No, I don't know who this is. Maybe I'll know the name once you tell me.
Ed Westfall.
Oh, okay. I've heard of Ed Westfall. So he got the second or the third one?
Ed Westfall contributed the second goal. So it was Johnny Busick at 450, Ed Westfall at 502.
It's PHAL, right?
No, fall. Like
it was fall?
man,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
WESTFALL. So Busick, Westfall, and then Ted Green at 510.
Jeez. And where was the game? Does it say?
At Boston. It was in Boston.
What was the year?
At the Garden.
Or what was the date? Sorry.
February 25th, 1971.
Okay. So the Bruins were upset by the Ken Dryden and the Canadiens in the playoffs that year, but they won the cup in 70 and 72. Let's see what it has here. February 25th, 8-3 win. Yeah, I don't know if I can find a box score for that one. That's fascinating. 3 goals in 20 seconds. So really, the Oilers are fine. they didn't even make history.
I am also fired up because I believe it was Monday. Was it Monday that you gave me the book, The Dream Team?
Yes.
Okay, I've been reading it.
Oh, good.
I did what every person that falls in love with a book does. They just keep reading till they can't keep their eyes open anymore.
Good.
My wife actually laughed and she says, "What are you? You're reading?
What are you, Mister? What are you? Bookworm now? 4 eyes?
What are you, a nerd?" I'm just kidding. No, Reid, it is awesome.
Oh, good.
I didn't know the backstory of the FIBA connection and the FIBA push to have because before the 92 Olympics. That's the first Olympics that NBA players played in.
Yeah,
it was 92.
Yeah. That's the one.
Do you know that Michael Jordan previously had won a gold in the Olympics?
Oh, was he on the 84 team?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
When he played at North Carolina.
Yeah.
I was shocked to hear that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And Karl Malone, and it's just there's so many characters.
But now
on
they're
this
going
team.
as pros.
Yeah. So I'm thank you. I hope to be about halfway through it by the end of the weekend.
So have you reached the point where they talk about Isaiah Thomas?
I'm just starting that chapter.
Okay, they hated Isaiah Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was not well received.
Okay, did you?
I know that from watching
Right.
the documentaries on it.
Yeah.
But he wasn't an easy guy to like, to their credit.
True.
From what I understand.
Okay, so have you got the point where Jordan got the phone call that he was on the team?
Nope.
Okay. I think it was Jordan.
There's like 38 chapters or 40 chapters, but they're short. They're like
it's a quick
page.
read. It really pulls you in, and there's modern interviews, right, for when it came out.
Yes.
Christian. Well, I shouldn't have.
Leitner?
Yeah, that would have been a fun trivia question just to throw for fun.
Oh, I know the story.
Yeah.
I just want to know in deeper.
Well, and there's the story of
Dream
the famous scrimmage that they had that was
Monaco.
more competitive than any of the games
Michael
they played.
Jordan said that was one of the greatest games of basketball ever played.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks to the book.
How do you think it would have been felt to be Leitner on that team?
He should have felt exactly how he should have felt because he didn't belong.
No.
Right?
I think he knew that.
He knew that.
Do you think if you were running that team, you would have been like, we're not putting a college player on?
Well,
like, what are we
I
game?
think
What
it
are
was
we
an ode to the NCAA.
I guess.
Right?
And he did play in the NBA, right?
Yeah. He was a number 1 overall pick, but was he a part of the Dream Team? Do you know the Dream Team itself, the name of it, was created by a cover story artist for Sports Illustrated? It was never referred to as the Dream Team together until it came out on the SI cover.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they still don't know who coined it.
Right.
Because the writer, what was the writer's name? Jack
McCallum wrote the book.
McCallum?
Yeah. And he would have written. Yeah.
He referenced, would you be dreaming to think that these players can come together on the same team? but he never had referenced, nor had anybody called them the Dream Team until it came out on the cover of a Sports Illustrated magazine.
Right. Okay, I don't remember that.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. That's the layers of onions that you get out of reading something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm very thankful that you let me borrow that.
Yeah, you'll like it. I'm trying to remember, like the chapter that focuses on Bird is really good.
Well, Bird was a mouthy guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually at that point, I believe at that point in his career, he was not peak Bird by any means. 92, I don't.
He was old.
He would have been older.
He was older. Yeah.
Right.
They did tell a story about Bird going to the first time they introduced the 3-point shooting contest into the NBA.
That's the one. Yes.
Yes. And how he pretty much beat the players he was competing against before they even got on the court.
Yes, because he'd say weird things to them.
Yeah, he's like, because that was the year they introduced the 3-point contest, and they had tricolored basketballs.
Yes.
And he said in warm-ups, he was holding them and gripping them, and he said to the player that everybody thought was going to win, he's like, boy, these are sure slick, huh?
Yeah.
And didn't say anything else. It was just the mind games.
Yeah.
He was brilliant.
And then this other guy was like, I thought the ball was normal, but if Larry Bird thinks it's slick,
and then he's bouncing the balls by the racks, and he's like, are these? And he's doing the thing where you drop it to your elbow. Are these inflated prop? Man, well, see how it goes tonight, boys. Just the mind, that's the insight. So thank you for giving me that.
Yeah, I'm glad you like that book. You might even finish this weekend.
Maybe
you
we'll
might
see.
tear through it.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? I know this sounds silly, but there's something comforting and calming about just sitting down and reading a book.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah.
Guess what I read a couple chapters of last night before bed.
What's old Reacher's?
Reacher's he's poking around. He's daring the bad guys to take him down.
Reid.
Yeah, but he's doing what he wants.
He's a sly fox, that Reacher.
Yeah, he really is.
What's going on in the old Reacher's
Well, he's
love life?
the kind of police officer who's helping him happens to be a woman.
Oh, baby.
Who happens to be married, but she doesn't wear a wedding ring, and the husband isn't in her house.
Oh no!
And we don't. And he's asked about other people about the husband, and they've just said he's not hearing it right now. So we'll see how that goes. I'm about halfway through the book. Edmonton Sports Talk. It's nothing to lose, by the way, if you're a Reacher fan. That's the one that I'm on. Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. It's time to turn up the fun with the all-new Play Alberta app, your digital destination for casino, live dealers, lottery, instants, and, of course, sports betting. Oilers tomorrow at 8. We have the GCL Diesel pregame show at 7. Oilers against the Capitals. We got a sports update. Sorry I called you the Cube. I know you're the Coob. We got Name the Animal and Words of the Day coming up.
Games are live in the NHL nearing the end of the opening frame. Mitch Marner and his return to Toronto. It's 2-0 for the Golden Knights over the Leafs, and Rasmus Andersson is making his Vegas debut, while on the other side, Anthony Stolarz is back for Toronto after being out since November 11th. From Chi-Town, the Blackhawks lead 1-0 over the Lightning. Ryan Green with his 7th of this season. After that, it's the Blues and Stars going out at the Flyers, matching up with the Avalanche as the Flames play host to Edmonton's next opponent, the Washington Capitals. In downtown E-Town, the Griffins men's hockey team welcome in the Manitoba Moose. 7 o'clock puck drop, and across the city at Nate, the men's squad plays host to the RDP Kings with face-off at 6. And Francis Bemi is returning for the Elks next season. He played 15 games for the Green and Gold last year, the Elks signing 7 others, including American running back Ontario Brown, who comes off a 4-year career with the NIU Huskies. And the CFL will see an increase in the salary cap for the second straight season, rising to nearly $6.3 million, increase of over $200,000. And to the hardwood, it's the Raptors and Blazers going at it at 8 o'clock. Over in the NBA right now, there's 4 games underway, including the Rockets up 28-20 over the Pistons entering the second quarter of play. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and surrounding areas since 93. They have doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, they have plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff today at Windsor Plywood Leduc. Name the animal in the words of the day. Up next on the Reid Wilkins Show, I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Your brand deserves more than just a whisper, it deserves a buzz. At the Hive Product Marketing, they specialize in promotional products that bring the buzz. From eye-catching giveaways to unforgettable keepsakes, they got the perfect products to make your brand stand out and get noticed. Visit the Hive Product Marketing and let them create the buzz your business deserves. The Hive Product Marketing, the official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Visit them online at thehiveproductmarketing.com.
Looking for a winning strategy for your retirement? Contact me, Joaquin Gage at K4 Financial, where expertise meets dedication. I will always look for a careful approach to your retirement, ensuring your financial future is secure. From tailored strategies to clear, actionable advice, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't leave your future to chance. Get in touch with me, Joaquin Gage, today at k4financial.ca or email joaquin.gage@k4financial.ca to start planning for a brighter future and a more secure retirement.
All right, happy Friday to you. We're having a great day in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters, and tomorrow is a game day. Enter to win Oilers home game tickets. Sip $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. That is only at the Brewhouse. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow, Hello Hockey from 10 to noon with Gazzola and Belzy and Benny at the technical desk. Then 7 o'clock, Tom hosting the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. That sets up the Oilers and the Capitals, and then Tom has the postgame show right after. I'll be hopping on that as well, so we totally got you covered tomorrow with a lot of fun stuff. Okay, 780-218-9999 is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Thanks for all your texts throughout the afternoon, even those of you who don't always agree with Mr. Milne. Usually I'm the one. The afternoon inbox, River Cree Resort and Casino. They're turning 20 this year. $1 million in prizes being given away until October 26th. Like, we were making fun of people who take a month to celebrate their birthday. They're taking 10 months. Good for them. 35 winners of $20,000 in casino free plays. 9 brand new cars. 56 winners of $1,000 in cash. Awesome stuff. RiverCreeResort.com. You can find out about all the shows going on there, all their excellent promotions. RiverCreeResort.com.
Look at this one.
We need a bigger vacuum than that.
That's a stick vacuum. That's what they are.
But is it going to suck up?
Oh, yeah. It's going to suck.
Okay. I don't know.
And look at this one. This is a brand name. Like, they're not crazy, outrageous. And Reid and I, just
the thing is, this is a big space. If they're not, if the beater head isn't wide,
we did our store with these.
Okay, now does it detach?
Yes,
because Kub was mad he couldn't go along the baseboards.
I don't know. Like, okay. That's not part of vacuuming.
We'll go shopping someday.
That's dusting.
Well, it's like right near the edges, though, on the lip.
Yeah, you can't get the
top
ground.
of the baseboards.
You're not dusting the top of the
No. It's weird with the other vacuum. Now you guys are talking about getting a new vacuum. So
Reid and I might
there's
just
an issue
buck
with
up
the
and
other
do
one.
it ourselves.
Oh.
Because the powers that be here don't see the value in it. So screw it.
Let's do it.
Let's suck it up.
Yeah. Well, the other vacuum sucks, but in the wrong way.
It was so cumbersome. Like it's just
it's
you
pretty
have to
big.
drag it around, you know?
We only have time for one, Coop.
Will it move?
Just name the animal.
Will it coo?
All right, laptop's down, right?
All right, so quickly, I'll fade this out here. Name the animal. Coop's going to play an animal noise. Jay and I have to name the animal. We can ask him questions. We try to get it as quickly as possible. You can play along at home. You can put your submissions in the River Crew Resort and Casino inbox, or you can put them in the Nasty Chat. If you get it before us, you just get pride. You cannot win anything. No prizing. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Jeez. That's it? Sounds like a stuck typewriter. Awanak, the printer's stuck again. No, that's my pet rhino. Okay, rhino.
Nope.
Hippopotamus.
Nope.
Is it a large animal? Is it larger than Coop the Corgi?
Yeah.
Is it larger than 1,000 Coop the Corgis?
No.
Does Jay have one on his farm?
That would be really cool, but I don't think you can house one at your farm.
Is it a land animal?
No.
Sorry, I'm asking all the
No,
questions.
it's not. Oh, that's a seal, a giant seal.
It is not a seal.
Walrus?
Yeah.
A walrus.
Okay,
That's what I
that's
meant.
crazy. That's crazy. That's one of the ones when Kellen and I used to do it. He played a noise, and I just was like, I don't know, walrus, and I got it, but I don't think it was that same noise, though. All right.
Okay, play it again. Let's hear that one.
Yeah,
more
that's
time.
amazing. Yeah, because they just lie around and like, it's probably vomiting. All right, let's do. That was good. Save your next animal for next week. We'll do it sometime next week. So I know you did the work, but you can save it. Okay, let's do our words of the day for the Edmonton Public Library. They have an intellectual freedom campaign. EPL won't tell you what to read, just where to find it. Learn more about how EPL protects your freedom to read at intellectualfreedom.ca.
The
I'm
word
glad
of the
I'm free
day
to read
with
Reacher.
Reid and Jay.
Reacher is the type of guy who protects my freedom to read. Like if he saw some bullies taking away my book, I think he'd intervene.
Find out.
English, do you speak it?
I think he'd wade right into that.
I think he would.
You giving this little nerd trouble? Yeah, he's reading a book, sissy. Only sissies I see here are two guys trying to steal a book, and then he'd like grab them and pound their heads into the tree trunk. Because of course I'm sitting under a tree quietly reading in this scenario.
First word of the day. Cordillera. 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 Cordillera.
This is an English-speaking station.
It's fine. It's an English word. Cordillera. Cordillera.
Okay, well, because I have no idea, I'm just going to go with what we might have time for that second animal, Coop. Cordillera.
Oh, wow. Very close.
I was actually close. Holy crap.
Cordillera. Cordillera. Cordillera.
This is great. So,
Cordillera.
Are you serious? I was that close?
You were quite close.
I wonder why I put that I in there. Okay. I think I should get 0.1.
Yeah, I'll
for
give
that
it
spelling. I'm going to lobby for a 0.1 there. Is this a type of light?
No.
Is it some sort of a gathering space?
No.
Then I would like a sentence.
The hikers spent weeks traveling the rugged Andean Cordillera. Like rocky countryside? Like hilly countryside? Rocky and hilly countryside?
Sure,
I'll give it to you.
Sure, why not?
So with the extra, so you're 0.6 out of 2.
0.6 out of 2. I don't think I've ever had a 0.6 before. So what's the exact definition?
A system or group of parallel mountain ranges together with the intervening plateaus and other features, especially in the Andes or the Rockies.
Okay.
second word of the day.
He's gonna check the pronunciation.
Well, this one.
Oh, this one too.
I want to say it
great.
one way, but my mind's telling me another. Astrolabe. 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 Astrolabe.
Astrolabe. Now I know there's also. It should be this, but I feel like I've seen this as a word. Astrolabe.
Now, Matt Hyman is saying it's Cordillera, but it's not when you put it into the pronunciation.
All right, Poindexter, settle down.
Yeah, Reacher's coming for you, too.
Yeah, Reacher's coming. It's not long before Reacher's going to run out of American communities, Matt Hyman, and come shut down your Cordillera in Winnipeg, okay? Astrolabe. But I think it might be a trick, and it's... Oh, I got it right. Astrolabe. Yeah, okay.
Astrolabe.
So this probably has to do with space. Is it a... What would this possibly be? Is this like the tail of a shooting star? Or some sort of trail of something in space? Okay.
The new astronomy exhibit featured various gadgets and instruments, including an extensive collection of astrolabes.
Or are they kind of like telescopes? Something to view stars with? Or some sort of related paraphernalia?
I'm going to give that to you. So, the actual definition is a compact instrument used to observe and calculate the position of celestial bodies before the invention of the sextant.
Oh, wow. We're just bugging Matt Hyman, by the way. Like he can joke around if anybody thinks we're picking on him. We're being funny. It would be good. It would be fun to have a Reacher story in Winnipeg.
Yeah,
you could go to a Jets game. Like maybe you could beat up a ref.
Go down to the.
It's like a corrupt ref or a terrorist posing as a ref. That's kind of sudden
terrorist
death.
Posing as a shopper at the Forks.
Yes, he's got to go down to the Forks.
Yes,
yeah, and he could meet some nice lady selling homemade necklaces there. Yeah, we got to write that.
So 2.1 out of 4.
Just be called the Peg Reacher. The Peg. All right. 10 o'clock tomorrow until noon. Hello Hockey with Gazzola and Belzy. What? Are you going to get in trouble if you say it?
I would.
Okay, don't say it. 7 o'clock tomorrow. GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Oilers Capitals at 8. I'll be heading to the game. Hopefully it's a good one and the Oilers can show some focused alertness. On behalf of Zachary Kubish and Jason Milne, I'm Reid Wilkins. Take care.